And let me see. Frame rate is good. Yes, that looks good. Let's see if we can up the frame rate a bit. People, big up on yourself. Don't know every time, all the time. MG Sports here. We have a guest with us. Gunners. Big man himself. What going on, bro?
Boys, what we love for do, you know?
Yeah. Funny enough, every time I go live, I always look on my phone to see if YouTube send it out, but you know, YouTube come like any business with me at all. Sometimes I wonder how my videos ain't good. Me always don't know how people get my videos them. YouTube not send out my video them.
Like notification.
Yeah. Very few people get notification from YouTube from my channel. Very few. But anyways, people, big up on yourself every time, all the time. We will be discussing our striking option tonight. Mikel Antonio and Boza will be the talking point. No, me know so no founder still go one calling and sharing the thoughts. Momentarily, I'll be dropping the calling number. I think most of you know it already. But massive respect. Before I go anywhere, there's a link in the description. Also in the comment section, you can most definitely buy us a coffee if you feel to do so. Not a problem if not. The easiest way to the platform is by hitting the like button. You don't have to do nothing else. Nothing at all. And if you don't like me, you don't like the content, because you say me this and me that, you don't have to hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. Then there's a reason why the dislike button is there. It's there for you who don't like me. If you hit it, I'm not afraid if you say it, I'm telling you. Feel free to hit the dislike button. Big up everybody in the comment section. Let me check. People, I check up the comment section now, yeah? So I don't see who in the comment yet. I know probably have 1 or 2 persons already start cuss and, you know. Once they hear reggae boys associate with some level of cussing. Vivian, big up. Live level radio, big up yourself. Terry and Francis, massive respect. Carnif, big up as well. So, people, I know the hot talking point on one discuss. Unfortunately, I not go lament on it because we already have huge discussion surrounding that already. So, it don't make no sense I lament on it. No. Yeah. You don't know so what the big bad gunners and 433 presser Wago definitely continue that.
Yeah, man.
All right, so first of all, gunners, as I said, we're going to touch upon our and when you look at our attacking options, which I think we have a plethora of talent. In that option, our strongest point of our team. From your perspective, how do you assess our attacking lineup?
I think it's, well, excluding Leon Bailey and Dejan Whisper Richards, I think it's the strongest that it could be. We have Leon, we have Mikel Antonio, we have Cephas, who performed well in the first game, not so well in the second game of qualifiers, but you can see, and I'm expecting Jamaica to really sit back in this tournament. We're not a possession-based team, so I expect us to really sit back and break, and having a player like Cephas to attack that space, because that is where his strength is going to be very good. I don't expect him to start, but he could be a lethal weapon off the bench. And yeah, Dixon, you just don't know what to expect. I think Dixon is the X factor in this team. Every level that he's asked to step up to, he steps up. Yeah, so it will be very intriguing to see what he'll do if given the opportunity at that big stage, right? And we've seen many unknown players in the international level just make a name off just one spectacular goal or just one spectacular moment. So you never know what can happen. But I think the two main men in the team, and it will depend on the formation, which I'm sure we're going to discuss later on, but I think the two main men in the team right now are Boza and Mikel Antonio. And the way how their dynamic works together is going to really be decisive in how far Jamaica can go in this tournament.
Yeah, some valid point. So I think you bring across two names where they are strikers per se. No, let's have a little touch on the wingers. We have the Bobby Reid, the Demarai Gray, as I mentioned, Cephas. And probably I never remember Demarai Gray.
Yeah, I remember Demarai Gray, but because he come off injury, my expectation nearly that high. I don't know him fitness level or so. So Mikel Antonio and Antonio Nicholson, those are there in it, where we've seen them play recently, right? So they're match fit. So I'm really expecting them to really lead the line going forward.
All right. So as I mentioned earlier, say the formation aspect of things. From your perspective, what you think the formation suitability players that we have from your perspective?
I don't like the 4-4-2. Honestly, I think we can find a better system, especially to play the way Grimmy wants us to play. The 4-4-2, the midfield is too light, and the way how he likes to play it is with 4 attackers. That even though they can play well in a defensive structure, you're just leaving a little bit lacking in the midfield. So I like to see the 3 at the back, and I like the 3 at the back with Lati Bodier in one of those wide spaces, because then him can float in the midfield. We have some tactical notes when we have Latibo here playing in a back 3. Because, as I say, in any case, we can always convert him into the midfield and shift to a back 4. And we have that tactical flexibility when Latibo is playing as a wide centre back. So I just feel the 3 at the back gives us a whole lot more tactical flexibility.
So based off of the numbers that we have, you really feel like Latibo are going to make it in a centre back position?
Left centre back, yeah.
No, Ethan Pinnock spot that man. We had to put Ethan Pinnock.
No, Ethan Pinnock in our centre.
Oh.
Yeah. I think Latibo did play against in our Nations League semi-final.
Yeah, but I think a right centre back.
No, man, a left centre back Latibo play. And Hector played at the middle. Pinnock never there.
Right. It was Bernard, Hector,
yeah,
Latibo
Bernard, Hector, and Latibo. So more want to see that same dynamic, but with in place Hector in place of Pinnock. Right?
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I want to see.
All right, so then say if you fix my mic, let me see. Let's say.
The thing is as well, the midfield, as I say, it gives us that flexibility for have Latigo here in the midfield, and him and Casey Palmer have chemistry from them Coventry days, right? So, but I just don't want to say low in the midfield. He's an instrumental player to the team, but we don't want to see low in the midfield. I'm gonna feel like we can find the physicality that we're asking of low elsewhere. We can find that elsewhere. But I just feel like we can do that.
Yeah. I hope people here said them now and say low in the midfield, but is it that bad?
For me, it is, because it takes away something that's very instrumental in our game when playing against big teams. As much as we managed to get our early goal against the USA, and they got a last minute goal, it would have been a defensive masterclass. But at the end of the day, it was a poor display in a way, because we can't keep the ball with low in the midfield, and you can't go into big tournaments against big teams if you can't try for at least hold on the ball. I'm not saying we're supposed to be a possessive team, but you can't be playing against these big teams wanting to defend for 90 minutes straight. It's not going to work. And with low in the midfield, we don't have that eye for a progressive pass for break the wide players. We don't have that. Him we win the ball, and it's very good to say win the ball, but when he win the ball, he don't with it. He just kick it away.
You know the thing about it is the other day me go rewatch the 2 games them, right? And the reason I'm rewatch the 2 games them, me want zoom in on Kerai Anderson. And if I'm being honest, I thought that he had a magnificent game. Especially versus Dominica. He was very good, and he playing at the all in midfield position. And I watch a game there, and I look at it and I say, based off of how I saw Kerai Anderson playing, and I said to myself, based off of how he play, we could play with a 4-3-3 and Kerai Anderson stand up in front of that defense. But it's difficult doing them, because as we all know, when you really actually retain possession. So what the reason I'll find out that why, for me personally, I'm gonna pick up the reason why the reason I'm finding why Al Grimson go ahead with just the 2 midfielder, he want 2 workman-like midfielder. Let me give you a perfect example. Liverpool, right? When Liverpool did a rain, Liverpool midfield was not the most technical with Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Henderson. Not necessarily the most technical. They were workaholic. And all the creativity would have came from the attacking front 3 in Salah, Firmino, and Mane. And they did that with a strong defense. I'm looking at that, myself. I'm wondering if Al Grimson, a kind of structure and team in somewhat similar to that. We know so here we go on. Where our midfield is concerned, we don't have a plethora of talent in the middle of the park where we can hold or withhold position of the ball really good. So based on the quality that we have, let us try and utilize our strengths, which is our attackers and our defenders, and use the midfield as a workman. Like the only issue is that we do a lot more defending in comparison to Liverpool, who do more attacking. So the only fear is that when them lose the ball, you have a midfielder them at the work to try to get by the ball. Our problem is now our midfielder try to work to keep the team away from our goal rather than try to win back the ball. But you think that, as I mentioned, a 30-back system, you think that would more be suitable to the team we have?
Yeah, definitely. And I think the coach has a real dilemma as it relates to the formation and his pick of players. Because we're blessed with wingers like Demarai Gray. But you don't want to see Demarai Gray at a wing-back position, and he's not really a striker like that. And he's not going to be that attacking midfielder in the central. And if we're playing 3 at the back, I don't think we're going to play it like 3-4-3. I think he would more want to play 3-4-1-2. Forget the 2 strikers. But may I tell you, Grimmy he has a headache. And I think what he has to learn is like what a whole lot of other international coaches in Europe have learned. Sometimes you just have to sacrifice one of those big players. If you look at Serbia has like a huge, they have Jovic, they have Mitrovic, they have Vlahovic, right? And they can't play all of them at once. So most of the time, Mitrovic will play by himself. And the other day, we see them try to use 2 of them together, and it just never did work. So I think he must really sacrifice. And it's very hard because Mikel Antonio is a star. However, Boza is the one that keeps scoring for Jamaica. Yeah. So he's finding himself in a real dilemma.
Unseen, bless up yourself. Massive respect for coming on, Unseen. No,
yeah, man,
your perspective,
man.
Unseen, because I know once you touch on the topic of playing style and something there, I know you're really interested in that, Unseen. What's your thoughts on it?
You know, some mere gunners that talk about Damian Lowe, I just can't fathom. Who else? Because when I say you don't want a person at the midfield, who you going to put in at the midfield to do the work? Like Damian Lowe do when it comes on to winning the ball. You know, him give the ball, I understand kudos, yes. But the games that we play and him recovery, ball recovery and him win the ball, we don't lose. Even if him pass the ball, we don't lose, you know. That is a fact. We don't lose. We play with Latibody here in the midfield. Issues. We play issues. There's no replacement. Same have to play in the position.
Yeah, but for me, we lost the USA game and he played in the midfield. And that's one game.
That USA game there, you know, say something that caused that. But the problem is we defend with we're not an outlet. So we take our centre forward and put him on the back so we go defend.
But my case wasn't really to put Latibody in the midfield. I had him at centre back. And the thing is with the 3 at the back, you have a bit more security. So I don't think we need Low if we have a play at 3 at the back. And that's the reason why I opted for the 3 at the back.
But we're going to play at the middle if you play at the back.
Yeah, I feel we need for those get you them a bus. We not losing, you know. This is your running for your experiment.
Give you
right?
a bus.
But like be careful with the experiment because if you experiment versus some of them team and then bag you up, you know, and saying,
man.
True, but we get back up with our play too. Like play against Argentina. Zine? Much play against Argentina. Messi not even did a play. How much did done?
When by Messi not play?
No, he come on. He never start. He come on. Yeah, but he never start. And them just see that tie. If Argentina wanted to take that game serious, Jamaica could have been in deep trouble.
Every time I hear something, we play Argentina already. We lose 2-1.
Where's that unseen?
We lose 1-0. Every time I hear about them if they want step up the game, step up the something, them could have done.
It was a friendly still.
It never yet happened.
All right. Let's see still.
When stop living in this delusional world, man, and talk facts,
I
man.
think a delusion, man. I
A
think a delusion.
delusion, man.
No, man.
It's a
Look,
case
look
of
for the
sharing
thing.
opinions as well, you know. It's a case of
Yeah,
looking
it's
at things from a
true,
different
true,
angle.
true,
So
true,
it's not
true.
delusional
That's-
from my end. See me?
All right, yeah, true. You thought premier self. True, yeah. But for real though, like Damian Lowe to me,
Mm.
I think I would help him. Just like how we set up Tariq Magee. Every time we play Tariq Magee, we expect him to run back and defend and do the work. Where he's not that type of person. And then we lose and we blame him. Damian Lowe is not the passer, but him a destroyer. What can you do to help him with progressing the ball forward? Get a midfielder who can pick it up for him close by.
Okay, so where is that midfielder?
Or just tell him to
Question.
play the ball wide to his strengths. Once they get it, look for the Maria Gray or Cephas wide.
And I just don't think the quality is there because we've seen
Why
him
him
try.
can't do it? Him can't
We've
pass
seen
the
him
ball.
try it. That's
Why
the
him
thing.
can't pass the ball?
We've seen Damian Lowe try it. I've seen him win the ball a lot of times.
No,
and
but
he's
see-
trying to make that. He's trying to make that pass, but he just not come off. So it just look like a kicking
Yo, go
for a
on.
ball.
Panels, make get the first card. Make it the first card. Double back
Okay,
card.
go ahead.
Dub.
Go ahead.
Go on. Yeah, man, you sure go on, man. You're on
This
right
song
now.
low though, I'm not here.
Always come with them, man. They say, brother, every time I see them contented, I feel like, wow, enjoy one show and come with. So look into this now. I mean, no use a man who understand football. Why we have to put a man in the team and create something to him? So, like him talk about Maggie, he said, we put Maggie in the team and expect him not to tackle, or if we put tackle around him.
All right.
So now he want low in the team and low can't pass, or if we put pass around him. We not just put somebody in the team who can tackle and pass.
True. Good point. Very, very good point. And that would be the
Find
easiest
that
thing to
person,
do.
you know?
Easiest thing to do. So at them something unseen him coming all the while when he wanted special player.
All right. So some when say wanting special play, when I wanting special play them that team.
He create anything for the
Yeah, the Bobby. Bobby was
Oh,
my
so.
special like you.
That is another big bam bam. I mean, I want to go down the bam bam.
Unseen.
But me guarantee you, say, if they play a ball in England, he want to create nothing special for them.
Why you think that? But I must say, I don't like the Damian Lowe come from. I don't like the Damian Lowe play. Because you have to basically.
No, if they play the ball in England, he want to say, all right, him now go say, you know what, the Mary Graves a man where can't we isolate on the wing, and him not run back. So I could put somebody to run back for him. He now go say that. But him go say, Maggie, we can't expect Maggie to tackle. So I could play Maggie and make somebody tackle for him. Then him will say another thing like, make the coach pay some special attention to Cephas.
Where think about Lambert? Because Jason Guna said, if you have a look at Lambert, he hasn't done much.
Exactly.
He hasn't done anything wrong still, you know.
I agree.
Bro, listen to me, right? It is a hard reality, but I mark my word, right? I would be surprised if Damian Lowe in a Jamaica squad when World Cup come around.
Why you say that?
He will be in it soon.
Double with the madman.
Right?
He will be in it to me.
Monday night, man.
Pinnock, and Latibodier, and Bernard meeting for them ahead of him in a defense, right?
Right.
You
think so?
I think so. All right, only one would have put him close to and Hector, but me think the other three are ahead of him. Right? All right, so that eliminates, you know, and then in the midfield now, like, he's not a midfielder by nature. So, we they are trying to create something, but little by little, it's like how we stop talking about Mariapa. I wouldn't be surprised. Listen to me. I mean, I'm going to say it's going to happen.
No, you know, the reason why Mariapa out of age, you know, Mariapa age, really.
But Lua get old, Lua 30 now, you know, brother.
My 30 now?
Yes.
We're going on 2 years, man. 32 and no age.
Yeah, true. Because my Lua supposed to have similar age.
So enough man now look into them thing then. So next 2 years I know him and not 43, and then we supposed to have another young defender will come through. So we have to go force somewhere in the middle where him not belong and create something for him all the while. Bro,
See, mute your mic.
All right.
One,
No man, no
3%.
wrong with that still not. No, all right, you are going. So no, not all wrong with that. Based off of say you think it's unpopular. I personally don't think it's unpopular. I think a lot of persons
As in
share
less
the
than
same
enough,
sentiments.
3%.
But what I'm gonna say is
That's
this,
I have
right?
3 if you do yourself. I have 1 more.
See, see, look.
Hold on.
See.
Hold on. What I'm gonna say is this, right? From you, it's good that you view it that way there, but you have to also understand what is it that the coach want. Not because we as fans we believe say this look better, that look right, that should be the way you're going. It don't necessarily mean say that's how the coach want. Just like all of us that say, boy, you know, say we prefer we most no 5 fans them say, boy, Mikel Antonio don't want to start. But the truth is, Boza are gonna start. You know why? Tell me why you think Boza are gonna start.
Alright, me not think Boza gonna start. I think Mikel Antonio gonna start.
Tell me why.
Because me think even though Boza gonna score the goal, I think Mikel Antonio more intimidating to the opponent.
Okay.
I think the coach would have used it because, but that is what me think.
All right. So let me debunk that right now. You see, in international football, intimidation have nothing to do with it. Because at the end of the day, if you now put the ball in the back of the net, to be honest, if you're a striker on the pitch, you serve no purpose. None.
You can't, no purpose? Well, that's a strong word still to say no purpose.
If you now assist, hold the ball, and make your other man them score, you know what sense to play.
Military these are all, we can only speculate, you know.
No man, we're not going to speculate now. I could go off of the evidence you've seen. When last can you categorically say you have seen Mikel Antonio done such? Hold up the ball.
Long time, none. But watch
All right, so good. So I facts what I use now. So when I use what we think, what dash what we think, because opinion can everybody can have opinion, but we can't hide from the facts. All right, good. Let me share this now, right?
And I personally think the two of them are going to start.
Yeah, man, strong possibility I tell them I start. Look at this now. Look at it this way. When Jamaica needed 2 goals to score, 2 goals when we play against Canada, a dire situation, desperate.
Boza came up.
Boza.
Yeah.
Who scored when Jamaica need a goal? In the World Cup qualifiers, or just kick off for there. Who give we goal them? Boza. Boza at this moment for this past decade probably the highest goal scorer for past decade.
Yes.
Listen, it doesn't matter how we as fans feel about football. The coach want to put one team out there, our players up there, when guarantees it, he will get the end product from, which will give him the desired result.
But military going on. Would I say a Boza to start? I just see it a different way. And me just
So
like.
me ask that question. If you put a top 3, so why use attacking 3?
A friend
Tell me
football
your 3
double
who you
play.
use.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I'm going to go with Demari Gray, Mikel Antonio, and Bobby Reid.
A friend football double play. Friend.
Interesting.
And on a balance, in my opinion, though.
I'm in most man would go. All right, the common man now will go with
The
Common man. Hear about common man. You see enough son talk, is it?
I'm gonna go with Cephas, Demari Gray, and Boza.
Why do you think the common man did that? Why do you think the average father got that?
Because they a lot of time, I think it have a lot to do with emotions.
No. Can't be emotions.
You don't think so?
Cannot be emotions.
But would you play Cephas over Bobby Reid?
All right. At this moment, even though I believe that Bobby Reid is a notch above him, but at this present moment, what we have seen of Cephas recently, it have given us some hopes. You know, say having this in any team right now can cause defense problem, and I think it would be a big asset at this present moment. Even if you watch the last couple of games, them.
Especially with the space in behind.
I can speak with firm conviction against what Unseen said. With this, I can't speak with no firm conviction.
So,
I will understand you, and I can see it from your perspective.
So if me know if you go for feelings, but I want to see this thing there. That's a message. That's an opinion. That the one, opinion and feelings, But me could go off our statistics. The last game we play Cephas, Cephas last 2 games and play Regis 2 assists in come out with.
Yeah, me not
Exactly. So if I go with the numbers, them Demar Gray has been consistent for us in recently.
I give you, this might surprise you, but would I probably start Cephas over Demar Gray, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Ooh, don't a big call that.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you why. Me think when we have tried break down a team, Demar Gray more effective. But when you play upon the counter,
Cephas.
the behind, me think Cephas would have served better. That is just me. But remember, I am not a licensed coach.
Understand?
Because if you notice the game the other day where we play against Jamaica, right? Them take off Cephas because he not have no space to run into.
Can them go in a low block?
Yeah, exactly. So he's not that good with in a close space, right? But anything where you can take over and him run around people, me feel him more be more effective.
So I said basically we're gonna go up against some real top teams where I go really pin us back. In a game like this, you need him to turn up at the half line. Where if we win the ball and we launch over the top.
Nobody can catch him.
Yeah. Funny enough now. I once said that Cephas faster than Leon Bailey and people laugh off him and ridicule me.
By far, not even close.
People laugh
Cephas
off me and
will get
ridicule
caught,
me
man.
and see. Let me say Cephas fast. Yeah?
A track star speed Cephas have enough.
I know, do tracks. It just natural gift.
Him do tracks, man.
You usually do tracks?
Yeah, man. Him the idea.
Yeah, what? Now,
Him play like a tracksman with convert to football. Big man. For me, him play like a tracksman with convert to football. He can see it in the way how him close dribble. Him not look like him start up.
He never convert, man. He could have play a ball. But him always do tracks with the ball.
Him close dribbling want some work skill.
That's true.
All right, boss. Bless up yourself here. Massive respect. Premier, what go on?
But there, man. I mean, everybody have their own opinions to share, and I will not be the person to bash anyone's comment. But the gentleman who spoke a while ago saying that he would start a Cephas over Demar Gray. To me, you don't have to know football in depth. You just have to understand the game. You see me? But I think for me personally, I don't think I would choose him over Demar Gray. Whether hitting on the counter, holding up the place, Demar Gray is the ideal starter for the left wing position. You know what I say? Not because of the stats, but based on the fact that we can use our eyes to see how important Demar Gray is. However, Cephas has to get a chance to play in the Copa America still, but I don't know how the coach will go about in selecting him. Right? So that is what I have to say at this moment so far.
Military.
Yo.
When you make the man come on and go against me and you know, give him a chance with.
No man, but you can't talk to him. You answer him, man. You answer him,
No, to me say you go through and CC come on long time make a chance.
Alright, you may get the next call.
Same thing.
Yo, go on. What on the presser? Double hub, look like your pointer go sink in the car. Anthony that gets a chance to reply. Presser 433. What go on?
Yeah, big up to the final. Hey, MG. Double, big up yourself. But this is a great double. And I feel like we can talk football based off a recent surprise. You get me?
Yeah.
Big up to Cephas because in the last 2 games, I mean, against Dominican Republic, he had a better game compared to Dominica.
Yeah.
And what Cephas showed us is that he have something within him that we can utilize, right? But let's be honest. Demar Gray can play on the counter attack. He can get in behind very easily. And I think one thing that Demar has over a lot of players in the Reggae Boys team, he can make something out of nothing.
True.
And you've seen that before when we're in trouble and Demar Gray alone can take the ball and make something out of it.
High end product. Yeah. Extremely high end product.
Yeah. And in all honesty, the type of injury that Demar sustained, it was like a shoulder injury. I think it was a broken shoulder, something like that. So, like say, it's a hamstring or whatever the case is, where I go hamper him and it will take a while to build up back into who Demar Gray really is. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to players play like a broken hand before in a cast or whatever the case is and them still perform top level. you know. So for me, we have to maintain Denmark here, coming off that left-hand side. Cephas, off the bench or whatever the case is, it's a good addition, you know. In a way, I'm sure say him have something for him have something within him that we can work with. Pertaining to the right-hand side, that's my biggest concern. Who will play off the right-hand side? So for example, we'll play a 3-4-3, you know. Bobby Reed, for me, well, we did play a 4-4-2, which was too narrow against the Dominican Republic, right? So we never utilized the right-hand side. So in the 3-4-3, obviously we have a bit more width.
You know that was deliberate. Why we play so narrow? We play a little bit to the right. We're closer to the right, and the purpose of that is isolate Cephas with the fullback so they can hit him early.
Yeah, but still, we have to maintain with her for the right-hand side to utilize against the oppositions, you know. But to me, I always hear we complain about the style of play, etc., whatever the case is. And the way I see it, looking back at the game against the United States, Panama, and these two games recently in the World Cup qualifiers, the performance should have been better in all honesty. But we could talk about the big team, them like the United States and Panama. I just feel like Jamaica is a team that we will play on the transition. We will hit teams on the counter-attack. But I think what we have to make use of is the few chances that we will create against these teams. Because, you know, we're not going to out-possess them or anything like that. You know, Cephas against the United States would have literally put us 2-0 up. And first, that Burke scored the own goal. Against Panama, I don't think we really did anything much going forward on the front foot compared to United States. I think a couple times in the United States game, we did actually hit them on the counter and turn them, right? Panama, not so much, but we got the early goal, we defended out, whatever the case. But let's also take into account that we even did have our best players in the United States game. And against Panama, these players, the Nichols would have come off a suspension, Demare would have come off a suspension. Who else did come back in that game? Just them two there.
Yeah, just them two there.
And
Antonio Nicholson.
Casey Palmer as well.
Casey Palmer. And Antonio never played them game there.
No. Which game at that?
US and Panama.
Antonio never played.
Yeah, no man, Antonio never did.
Never there.
Yeah, I remember Antonio. So for these games coming up, Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, I think Antonio coming back is a good addition. But honestly, MG, I always advocate that my striker off his scoreboards. You get me? Shamar Nicholson has shown that in the last couple of games. You know, he has been our savior, obviously. So I just feel like we have to go with the continuity, make 1 and 2 changes. In terms of the midfield situation, I feel we have to go play that midfield. We're not saying can't progress the ball going forward, but in terms of defensively, recoveries, crucial interceptions, tackling, whatever the case is, he can offer that compared to other players. You know what I mean? But I think hopefully in this Copa we have one player like a Casey Palmer or somebody where like can just like have a good tournament in terms of going forward with
somebody needs to step up.
Key passes, you know, create chances, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? But we just have to accept what it is in terms of how we play in these last couple games because that doesn't got me at the Copa America.
Yeah, in regards to, as I said, a bit of the recency bias. You didn't mention that all ago, recency bias. If you should go with a front three, who would you start in your front three?
I got Demare agree. Shamar Nicholson. I'm going Bobby Reed.
I agree.
Why
I agree.
I feel like Bobby Reed is a player. For one, it's continuity, and I feel like Bobby Reed is a shining light in this team in terms of creativity. He's that player that can hold the ball in tight spaces. You know, he can really move around defenders, whatever the case is. You know, we've seen it, and he have a good pass on him as well. So for me, I would play Bobby Reed. Now, if I look to hit teams with pace, then I would go to Cephas.
Yeah, but the teams and Mexico are going to play against us, so the possibilities are we won't have possession of the, we won't have a lot of possession of the ball. We'll be doing a lot of defending, which means that transition, counter, we will be doing a lot of that. From
Bobby Reed scored in his last game against Mexico. The bomber from outside of the box. But just to add to what Kishan was saying, 433% was saying, I believe that Bobby Reed playing on the right could really help, especially in a 3 at the back. Because a lot of people remember we're going to have Dexter and Bikisa back, and that man can get up and down the wing. And the whole point of playing in a 3 at the back system with wing backs is to allow those wing backs to get up the field, right? So with Bobby Reed playing on the right and being able to tuck in to the midfield, that could be the answer as well for help out on the midfield tucking in and allow Lembikisa to step up And we know that we have Bernard that is mobile enough, he have recovery pace, and he's physical enough to step up and cover that space, right? So I think that's the reason why I want the back three, because there's a whole lot of tactical tweaks that can happen compared to a back four where it just one dimensional, right? You don't see much teams that play 4-4-2 like that no more.
Yeah, true. But we also have to understand now what is it that the coach, or the coach, in football, every coach envision a team playing a particular way. Especially when they know the type of team they have and the quality they have in their team. So I'm have to look and say, how do I see I can get the best out of each player per game? So we're gonna play against Mexico, right? And he said, you are going. The Margaret is fast, quite technical. Cephas is fast, not the best technical. Bobby Reed is not the fastest, but is really, really technical. How can I really put a front three together when I know say I can hit this ball long over the top, beating the first press, and hurt the Mexico team? And how can I limit Mexico to have possession within the middle of the park and force them to go wide? So say you are going. One, we want a position ball, so we need high work rate player. And we need players who are quick, very, very fast. Finding fastest ball in the squad. Cephas, Greer, Wells not squad fast. Wells not attacking lineup fast.
Dixon.
Dixon fast still, but me know.
No man, Dixon have them professional pace there, man.
Yeah.
You understand what I got?
Talk like that, right?
Dixon, man, him not have the power there. Him not have the
What kind
power.
of player you talking about?
Like for pace, for like get from offline go straight down the field.
PS with press or PS to run
No,
from?
like
No,
man,
man,
the
we
break.
move with the ball, transition.
Hit on the break.
Move with the ball and run down ball.
Of course.
No man, Dixon not have that
Yeah,
yet,
What
man.
you talking about?
Against
Them
big
are-
man. No man, he not have the power there, man.
So hold on, Jackson my play.
One person talk, please. One person talk.
Yeah, one day if I play Jackson, next man I play football.
We did force the United States wide enough, and we're pretty comfortable with
Yeah.
that. I mean, do you
Good
remember
point.
Christian Pulisic? Do you remember Christian Pulisic ever like really threatening?
No.
Across the
They didn't really threaten us.
I will Korberg, the game won the fault out in the extra time, but we never have nobody to come off of the bench.
The truth, they never really threatened us. That's a good point in the presser. The USA game is a good template to look at and say, what did we do right in that game? And how can we replicate it again? Or how can we better it? So we play narrow. That's our first thing. Play very, very narrow. I think we play on a low block. Playing on a low block, not allowing them to run in behind. So force them to go cross. If you go into the wide areas, them, if you get the cross the ball. And we have some big defenders that can head the ball. Defenders, them never say striker. We have some big defenders that can head the ball. And try and hit them on the counter. Just like the chance to see if I say get. And if we did bury that, you know, so that we'd have a different talking point tonight. Because the outcome of the game that would be different. So why the question can be asked, why did he choose to bring on Cephas in that game specifically? And he had other option. And when he brought on Cephas in that game, it kind of opened up one different storybook for Al Grimson in approaching the other games and now. And now we see him use him up quite a lot. Especially against teams we know say. Because one of the reasons we can look at the Dominica game because we can say probably didn't have a good game. And we can also say maybe the coach realized that there's no space in behind, so there's no need for us to have Cephas. Let's have players who have the ball closer to his foot. So there's many ways to look at it. From your perspective, Presser, how would you approach the Mexico game?
Well, I think one of the main problems, looking back at the game where them they beat with 3-1 in the Nations League, not Nations League, Gold Cup, but the 3-1 or 3-0. I think one of the key problems was heading into that game, we're pretty high in confidence, but defensive errors cost us pretty early on, right? And I feel that was one of few games where Al Grimson really showed of himself tactical in terms of not making adjustments. For me, I would play the same way how I played against the United States. However, the difference is we have better players coming into the team because we never have Demarge and them for that big game day, right? Pinnock is a good addition back in the squad.
we have Limbikisa and all of these other guys. And I would play the same way, I think better players bring better outcome against a team like Mexico. One thing I would not advise my players to do, and I saw recently where Trent did play at the midfield, but he get caught on the ball a couple times in possession, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these midfielders that we have, Damian, etc., I do not trust them to stay on the ball too long, to bear that responsibility to push the ball going forward. I think they'll get caught out of position a lot of the times if that's the case. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just prefer if we play on the transition quickly as possible, get the ball up there as quickly, especially in the wing areas, and then have a player like Antonio Nicholson who's threatening in the transition as well. Once you play those balls into the channels, then that's where Antonio Nicholson can thrive. And if you put good quality crosses in the box, he can thrive as well. And I mean, across the 90 minutes, you still have a player like Mikel Antonio who can potentially come off the bench who can add something.
Yeah.
You see what I say? But one key player in this team that I will talk about is Dexter Limbikisa. And the reason being, in the Dominican Republic game, we know enough people because Tavon Gray, right? Never have the best game, but we know he's not that type of player. But oftentimes, me see Tavon Gray make himself available, going down that flank, and nobody will try to pass the ball to him. Messi case, not case for my name. Daniel Chance ignore the man a couple times. You get me? I say, and people that say maybe we just not trust him. With Limbikisa playing off the right hand side as the right wing back, and you have somebody like a Bobby Reed. That's something that we can add going down that right hand side, just as we have Gregley, who had a wonderful 2 games going down that left hand side as well. So the link up play between a lot of these players, it would be more prevalent. You get me? I say, but I just think we have to be solid, maintain the focus, make chance of opportunities, because we're not going to create a lot against some of these teams. And I think that's the game plan moving forward,
All right.
Don't expect positive football, but big up on yourself still.
Bless up here, Professor. O'Neal drop off. Go on. I'm going to see him.
I think him have internet connections. Him stream continuously and load. So I think that's the issue.
CC, what go on? CC, you hear me?
Yeah, what go on?
What do you think more so far about the conversation?
Well, we're just listening to conversation about me. I said, you're a man in there, I said, to start. Mr. Fast and foolish, not. Well, you're a man, I said, to start, see fast over them are right here. And me, I say, yo, I know which road I'm living at. I was trying to keep quiet for under. Listen, them are right, see fast have speed and pace. I give that, right? But you can't start him over the best player, in our team. Demarai Gray is the best player in our team. All of Demarai Gray have is 75% fit. They have to start from. They all day, every day. First name on the team sheet. Once them on the available. So let's not fool ourselves and go around the idea. The thing that it depends on the tactic that the coach is playing. Our first game is against MG.
Mexico.
Venezuela.
Yeah, Mexico first game.
And Mexico is a usual opponent for us, So I think going into the Mexico game, you possibly can exploit the space of Cephas, but you can't play Cephas and not play the Demarai. So you have to play the Demarai, Cephas, and play Bobby Reed at the 10.
Who in front of them?
Bobby Reed, Cephas, and Demarai. And up top, you see right now, based on the pace, we not even have enough space. We don't have far out the pace without it. So right now, I think play the man who has scored, which is Antonio Nicholson. You get me? I say, even though he's not have the pace either, but he's scoring goals. If he get a half a chance right now, it look like him.
Me I hear say now have a pace, but one time Cephas didn't take up the ball and catch the ball on the break.
They have to
By
keep
the time
up.
Cephas region that Boza was there.
Boza is
I'm great at it. Say, you can. You know have the pace to 2 MG, man. You know really have that pace there. But you see, when Cephas a dribble, remember Cephas a break wide enough. So Boza I go central. So you see, Cephas a come inside, when he pick up the ball and them a come inside. Boza have a shorter distance to film
where
he's going versus Cephas, who is basically putting outside, coming back inside.
Yeah.
So it's like both are moving on a straight line. See if us are moving at a diagonal, diagonal, and a diagonal angle, and then cut back inside. So you know, say the distance are gonna be kind of shorter, which both are run. So by the time FIFA cut back the ball and do so, both are in the space. So that's why I say, he's on form and he's linking up with CFAS good. So I mean, if you're starting CFAS, I'm gonna start Bowser. So that's why I say I'm gonna start CFAS, Bobby Reed, and Demarai Gray, Bowser up front, right? In the double pivot now, that's where we always tricky. So right now I feel like in a double pivot, we start Casey Palmer and Damian Lowe. But my thing is, instruction to Damian Lowe is win the possession, the Casey Palmer. Recycle possession, Casey Palmer link up play, defense attack.
Yeah, but
So,
the last two
win the
games, the
possession.
Casey Palmer not looking best. He underperformed the
And
last
see
two
the
games,
day-
you know.
Karai did it. Karai is in the squad, right?
Yeah.
Karai Anderson, to me personally, Karai Anderson, I want to see.
Yeah. All right,
Him look the
but
best
as we say,
out of
to
midfield
be honest,
options.
we don't really have no big midfield option. But say if you want to say put Karai Anderson, all I say is the job of Damian Lowe is to win possession and pass it to the number 8, the box to box. That person now is job is to get the ball to Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed job if you get the ball to the wide options are central to Bowser. If you understand what I'm saying. So you know, so the role of Damian now is to recycle possession, collect from the back, pass it. You understand? In terms of him for that the map up, tackle, recycle possession, Karai collect it from defense, connect it to Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed not supposed to come deeper than Karai in the midfield. Karai is supposed to go deeper.
Karai played deeper. CC, hold on. Make it one call. Make it when I call him. Just hold a point, please. Blessings O'Neal. Me see you drop off I sitting there.
Yeah, man, you have man back stage all that.
Oh, you do the same way?
No, man, the video now, drop off.
Oh.
You're nice, good. You see, Shaman Nicholson. You realize that you're sold on Shaman Nicholson, you know. And if given a chance to score, he might go score. You know, me not go say no to that. But me not judge my striker them so, you know. My striker must can score a goal out of half a chance. You understand? But I think here me would have started tomorrow because in physical fitness I wouldn't start Antonio. Would I use Antonio or West Ham use him and make him come on because the Mexican man there, brother, he coming like a wine them up and let them go up on the field, you know. Them just run non-stop. So, me know Antonio can make them tired out a little bit based on before me put on Antonio on the field. So the 4-4-2 formation is only if we are going to go defend for the 90 minutes. That's what the coach don't use it.
That go upset ever see?
Something else. But also, me have a little, me can't steal and can't have to run. But I was talking to, I know you're going to say that call tonight, but I was talking to my friend, the Brazilian, Bridget, and he said, me I tell him I go on Jamaican football. You know what is his answer to fix the problem there?
What?
Him asks, so what about the players' union? You see CDF from Brazil shirt, CDF now are the players' union that for Brazil, you know, minimum if we could adapt that model there.
Interesting. Good point.
Jamaica. You see me? Because he asks, what about the players' union? And I say, which union that? You understand? And he might explain to me how them set up the players' union in Brazil. That would get rid of whole heap of the controversy in a Jamaican.
Yeah, because
so they have a union I represent the players.
Yeah, it wouldn't have the players that are involved in them cascas.
Yeah, in them cascas, yeah. So there's a buffer between the player and the management. So quickly, that's one of the major things I can tell you. Maybe what we need is a players' union. Cool, no respect.
All right, bless up.
I will be in the stand Saturday. I don't know where I'm going to do. I just chuck off and swim come straight to Jamaica.
All right, boss. All right. CC, continue saying us now, CC, because you're not giving some tactical insight. Like CC drop off. Premier, what I'm saying is Premier, disrespect Antonio. See people my cuss in the comment section say disrespect Antonio, you know.
No, no, disrespect him, you know. It's just that based on how persons were saying that the role that Antonio Nicholson would play, just in case, you know, as I think I used to say with Mexico, you know, it's like you turn up on one string, or the man will call, and let them go and they run off. Because Mexico players are very quick. So I don't know why 4-4-3 has to be a disrespect. Antonio. It's just the physicality me I compare. Whereas if the Mexican players them tired, you could have put on an Antonio to play such a role as a bully type of striker. And besides, 4-4-3 presser, to be honest, Antonio is not better than Lukaku. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
In Duo?
Antonio is not better than Lukaku.
Yeah, man.
He's not.
Yeah, Lukaku
So,
score more goal than him, so me have me
yeah, man, Antonio is nothing compared to Lukaku. If we have a Lukaku in the Jamaica side right now, we'd have scored 1 more goals. But I was just looking on it from a tactical perspective. You get what I say? Whereas, what will be the rules? Because I was really impressed with CC's talk. You know, he was basically speaking about the importance, whereas role is concerned for the players in the national team by way of instructions. And if the players can really understand what their main role is, then I think Jamaica has a good chance against Mexico. Long behold, I'm not going to say Jamaica will beat Mexico because it's like, even when Jamaica have a chance, anytime we play Mexico and United States, it's like when we have the chance to win the game or even draw the game, we don't know what.
It's like a spell.
It's like a spell. And I can attest that where sports is concerned, apart from football, cricket, whenever we play against Taki High School, you know, we lose. So it's like some teams just have a ticket.
No, cricket.
Yeah, man. And cricket is not important. No, just using a small example.
Okay.
Whereas,
Which school
some
did you go?
teams, what if a school, you know?
Yeah, but who should
I am a Saint.
You can be. Eh?
I am a Saint Mary man now, so I went to another Bay High, then I went to Saint Mary High School, 6th form. So
no, but only now can be Taki in the best school in St. Mary in a cricket, man.
yes, me understand that.
Taki and Geisel.
Well, flag Geisel, man.
No, Geisel was one recorded as the best in the region. But anyways.
Oh, okay. Back to football still. Yeah, man. Football is not what it's based on. But
yeah,
as I was saying earlier on, I was really impressed with how CC was bringing across his point, because at the end of the day, when players are playing in any sort of sports, there has to be a tactical reason why these players are playing in certain positions. And I think you all know that Daniel Johnson may not be in the squad, right? For the Copa America. I don't have any big issues with him, but he was an issue in the games that we played, because you see, if you hold on the ball for too long, if that was what he was coming to do against Mexico, if he was selected, then Dagnan was upper. Because you know, so you can't hold the ball too long against Mexico. I always say, if Daniel Johnson is going to play, he should partner with a Lambert, or let's say a Russell, because team chemistry is very important in all aspects of the game. So I don't know why Russell is not given a chance, and I don't know why Lambert not given a chance. At the end of the day, though, we all know that coaches will have their preferable choice. We're not gonna work with the word favorites, but coaches will have their preferable choice, just as owners who bring in a new manager, right? But at the end of the day, them have to choose what is best for the national team. And if Jamaica midfield is still the area of concern, then we get flag left, right, and center.
But is it really a concern or concern to us as fans?
No, overall it is a concern.
I think it's a concern because even the coach mentioned it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when he talk about the midfield, he's mentioned that the team is defensively better, and he's mentioned our attacking prowesses, but he also did mention our weakness in having a quality midfielder. So he's well aware of his options, and I don't think in a perfect world he wants to play Damian Lowe in the midfield. I don't think he wants to do it, but I think he feels as if he has to do it. It's something that he has to do, because he just has to work with the experience that he has and the players that he trusts. And just like what Premier Seven said, I don't know why Russell is not in this team. Why is John Russell not in this team? Why is he not getting more opportunities? May I see this man on Instagram, I do Muay Thai. It's as good way on a football that man I do. And we need midfielders for the national team.
Yeah.
tell you.
Good point. It's a player. I recently hear a lot of persons that ask for him, And funny enough, not in the midfield is actually a quality midfielder.
Yeah.
Quality midfielder.
And he's robust as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. The only is that high ad with him was just in pace. In recovery was very, very slow. But other than that, all right, I think John Russell would do a lot better in a team would dominate the ball. More so a team would chase. Because if you chase, you're in trouble. But if you're on the ball, if we like when we play against Dominica and Dan Rep,
him take on the ball a long time.
Yeah, so that's somebody well want to see me in them qualifier game there for come and really impose, because I never like how we attack them qualifiers game there. As much as we get the 3 points, and the 3 points are the most important thing, I don't like them performances against them little lower
like rubbish.
I don't like it,
like
man.
rubbish.
You see me? I don't like the performance, them 2 performances there. We should have players like Russell can step up and take control of them game the farm.
What if them performances actually just to gear us up to playing against the bigger boys? Just preparation.
It is not convincing, and we will not think like that. Yes, because at the end of the day, persons who haven't watched the game could just look on the stats and say, well, Jamaica is and that, but one of our main reason for doing contents here and to speak about football in general, we want to look on the game from an analytical perspective, whereas good football is being played. And Jamaica did play horrible against both teams. I tell you the truth. They can't even cuss. I know they wouldn't cuss because once a certain team even is way down the rankings as well, when I say the ball isn't round, but come on, you have to play proper football, or let's say better football.
I could take a chance.
Somebody in the comment section say, Kyle Butler the missing piece. Unseen. What do you think about that? You know what going on, Unseen?
I have to take a chances to MG.
Right now, we're still stuck. Coming to get a chance to talk about.
Yeah, go Unseen. Finish your say. Because I know you never get to take on.
To mash up the bubble. Yeah. I'm right down, you know me scared, we can't move on unless we take him on.
No stones unturned.
Right. So the bubble talk say, me want my player them play in a squad. Because you know what man? Because me want him to get help. Why me want him to get help? You know what the reason, why I say low for staying in midfield? It's because we don't have a complete player who can defend like low. Right? All of the other players them we put in there. Them chaos. Latibody here, chaos when we play against good team. Yes? Chaos. Man has to run past with him, run left the midfield and so on. One team with low. Low will come for the ball. Right? Him maybe pass the ball correctly going forward. All the while. But him not that bad. Him a little bit below 50%, 45% average. Right? In terms of passing. Little bit below. Now, what I am saying is, why can't we play with a midfielder who play close to him? So once him get the ball, him have a midfielder that can knock it to quickly, or him play the ball wide to the Margaret, the winger. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We need that player. That's all me I say. Now double him now say him can't understand why me I say that. Well, if him not say we have a midfield problem, and if Damian Lowe don't play CDM, we are going to worse a problem. Something is wrong. And that's why I'm glad to say them are not coach.
All right. So me could go to the facts, because we always we love to state your opinion. We could go to the facts, right? So Damian Lowe in the game versus Dominica, pass completion 81%. So me go back,
pass completion.
81%.
Continue, yeah? Make them know.
All right. Let's go. He play against Panama, right? In the middle of the park as well. So I go on now. So just a fact check. I fact check this thing. Versus Panama, pass completion 62%, which is kind of significantly low. On a significant low. Versus USA now. Pass completion 43%. Because I forgot stop.
Right, proven. The killer want to play in your midfield with a 40% and a 60% against the big teams. How we are going? Even if you
are you going to play in there or recover the ball? Which one is more dangerous?
Let me ask you, which natural midfielder?
How him lose the ball? Where him lose the ball?
In pass completion at 71%, you know, so.
Yeah, and he start off as at centre back against Canada though, and move up in the midfield second half. So that kind of screwed, right? We can't look on that fully, Zine. But why we can't play Lambert? The man is a natural midfielder. He's competitive.
Lambert slow. Lambert.
I haven't really seen Lambert feel we like that for say, yo, where I go put him.
Virgin, me watch Lambert live, and me I tell you, say.
Somebody asked me if he say how much time he lose the ball in the same time period. So versus Canada in last possession just twice, and he played full 90 minutes. Actually, that's really good enough. That was a really that performance specifically versus Canada was a very, very good performance.
If you ask
USA, let me check versus USA.
If you ask me, Lambert and better than Speedy.
All them money, why them money in the national team?
Because I be a side passing play.
In last possession
but that
versus USA. That's actually very good. That's
still side passes free, but him have whole heap him always busy in the midfield.
True.
Panama now.
We are say we don't have the legs, we are say we don't have the midfielder, we are say if him have side passes, he is a man we're busy.
Versus Panama again last possession just twice.
Yeah, but what is wrong? What is wrong when losing the ball? You don't want to lose the ball in some areas, but we not see which part Low lose the ball where it costs we are goal.
No, my issue is with Low is never losing the ball. My issue is when he get the ball when do with it.
What about Casey Palmer who lose the ball? You understand me? Some serious players. I mean, if you wonder.
All right. I could use Casey Palmer as an example because Casey Palmer actually lose the ball quite often. When people Palmer there, Casey. All right, so that versus Damrep, same Damrep game. I see Daniel Johnson. I use DJ as an example. DJ lost the ball 11 times versus Damrep. He play against Dominica. Let me see. Versus Dominica, Casey Palmer lost the ball 14 times. 14 times Casey Palmer lost the ball. Kerry Anderson lost it 10 times. So technically, Damian Lowe, I'm a more secure player with the ball. Technically.
Yeah, man.
Talk, yeah. Tell him.
I'm a more secure player with the ball.
We love those stats, you know.
Yeah, man, that was never the issue for me. He is secure. He's a centre back, so he's not going to be a whole lot more safe than a midfielder where I make risky passes or I try to do things with. So that was never an issue for me in terms of low security. The issue for me...
centre backs who actually lost the ball quite often as well.
Like who, Lati?
Huh?
Like who, Lati?
Yeah.
Like Lati I play?
Yeah, Lati.
We don't like see Lati in the midfield either, so I didn't like say, but you can say like.
If you ever talk about Lati body, you get buckled.
I think Lati body has a long.
So Jesse Guna said my stats them a lot, right? All right. You go on Jesse Guna. I'm looking at the stats right now. Me upon score 3-5, right? Me I look on the stats them right now. Me I go as far as back as the first game of Damian Lowe under Agrimson.
Jesse Guna further.
So me I go back, which is this Canada game, the 3-2 versus Canada, right? Line up, go upon Damian Lowe statistics. Where is it? Damian Lowe versus Canada. Lost possession lost twice. Jason Gruner, based off of what that you have on year one, state it in the comment section. Versus Canada, lost possession twice and he completed the game with a 71% passing accuracy. Me I get my stats on score 365. Or 365 score. Jesse Guna said versus Canada, they may lose the ball 15 times. That is very, very interesting. All right, so where I get your stats in from? Me state which one me get my stats in from. Where I get your stats in from?
Oh, Damian Lowe.
Yeah, he said Damian lose the ball. You lose the ball 15 times.
Must say for
So score, that means that every score I use every score. Mr. So far score. Me go over so far score.
So far score.
Check 365 and see if I lie me I tell. Cause that me get pan 365.
All right, them say possession lost 17 times on so far score. But him still get an above average passing accuracy 71%.
That is the score so far score now?
But me not see no problem. All right, as a player.
Why you see pan so far score?
That 17 in possession lost 17 times.
All right, so you are good to know. So we can check the other apps, Marcy. Because so far score is not the only app, you know. Or the only website, you know. 17 times sound a lot. If your man just go in a midfield for most about 20 minutes. 17 times definitely sound a lot.
No, remember so when he player at the back. Well, I remember when he player at the back, you know, he play 4 long ball, you know. And go one of them connect. When he go in midfield, when he go in midfield, he not play a long ball, you know.
No, not playing long ball, but that cannot be recorded as a last position. Then that wouldn't be recorded as a last position.
Is a last position. What is noted as a last position? Like when an opponent wins the ball off you, or you try to attempt to pass.
When you have a ball and you take it from you, that doesn't record as last position.
So what if you try to attempt to pass and it don't work?
You try to attempt to pass.
You lose possession.
You lose possession.
Yeah. No, that fall in a pass completion.
Okay. That crazy then if a player if no man that's disgusting. So somebody take the ball away from you 17 times in a game.
Last possession 26 times. No, that can't right.
No man, that's not right, man. For one, a man take possession off of you and take the ball from you 26 times in one game. No man, that's not the right, man. It have to do with some passes like you lose.
That can't right, man.
Like you lose possession of the ball or something, man.
No, man. All right, hold on. Accurate passing, it's a 45 and take away 32 from 45. What's that?
32 from 45?
Yeah.
That's what? 12? I'm 13.
All right, what's that?
Yeah, 30.
13 plus 3.
16.
Yes, I mean 16 is supposed to be 16 because 3 long ball never connect. Because one connect out of 4.
So then hold on. The record misplaced pass as last possession.
Eh?
The record misplaced pass as last possession.
Yeah, it has to be. Once you misplace a pass, you lose possession of the ball.
Yeah, automatically.
Big Dylan said not be so far score.
Fat mob me use.
Jason Guna, I'm looking for one app. You are telling me it's a sofa score. I tell you this. I'm going to look on this app. 365. You are telling me I'm saying we'll get different reading from different app. All right, I'm going to go on different app. I'm going to go on FootMob.
You might get a different results on that.
Let me go on FootMob website.
Yeah, fat mob me use still. But man, them no respect for having me on. Me have to depot right now, you see me? But yeah.
Massive respect, you know?
Respect, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go upon let me check out and type in the player name. Damian Lowe. .26 time is crazy. So I don't know what
but so far scoring as about 26 times.
How much so far? Instead 26 times so far.
No, 17 times is a possession loss.
No, instead of the Canada game.
Not the Canada game, so me I watch?
No, somebody said 35 times in a Canada game.
Madness.
Them say they can't hear me. Oh, now you hear me now?
Yeah, man, we're here a long time still.
36 times in a Canada game.
Madness, I don't make up story.
Not just a sofa score is the highest rated app. No, man. You have Whopper app with higher rating than SofaScore. The highest rated app for statistic is not SofaScore. It's not SofaScore.
But anyway, I don't know 35 and I don't know 26 or 17. Possession last 17 times.
Check the match versus USA. A man said versus Canada 35 times.
Madness.
And Damian Lowe was one of the most impactful players against Canada. Then if you lose the ball so much time, how that's what the next one then? Who will lose it? Who will win the game then?
So Marlon said he lost versus USA 26 times. People, what I'm saying is try a different app. Because SofaScore is not the only app. SofaScore is not the only app.
Maybe it's like...
Why would believe that Sofa... I'm in the foot map right now.
Maybe it's a case of misunderstanding what the figures are showing to you, know, because you might say 17, but almost 17 times.
Yeah, man, he said 26 times it lost.
That's what you said?
Yeah, but that's a SofaScore. But that's how I said try one different app. What the website name, what the scout them use? Y Scout is the most accurate footballing app for statistics globally. For those who don't know, Y Scout is the most accurate footballing app globally. Because Y Scout is directly connected to what it
is. But you are going, you make a whole heap of long ball in 26 there, you know.
Eh?
He try to play a lot of long ball. Anytime Damian Lowe try to play long ball, he mean a problem. He can't pass the ball long.
No, man, that me not under 26 time and people are telling me 34 and them something there.
Too much different statistics. That's sure, Chris. But I mean, to touch on the point that Unseen was speaking about Damian Lowe being the best option.
No, right just Guna, Y Scout. To gain access to Y Scout, to use Y Scout, you have to pay a monthly subscription of, I think almost about $80. The yearly subscription, I think it come in at the region of, must say about $1,000 or so. About $1,000 or so. The yearly subscription.
I might say I'll see it turn what that up.
What man say?
I'm on the comment section and see a ton butler now.
Oh. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Live score.
But as I said before now, I don't disagree with Unseen saying that Damian Lowe is the best option in the DM role. Because I think the thing is, you know, and everybody are going to be blessed with all characteristics where football is concerned. You see, they are going to be good in terms of passing, and you are going slow, and you are going fast, and you can pass. Call up on Busquets. Busquets never fast on that for Barcelona.
Hold on, give me a second. Jason Guna, tell me how much time he lose it. According to some soccer statistics app, he lost it 28. More know how much he lose it in the something game, the Dominica game. No, the damn rep game, sorry, the damn rep game. More say how much he lose in the damn rep game. Brrr. Let me search for this. Damian Lowe. I'm not see it. I'm not see it pop up. Oh, Jamaica. Matches. But Unseen, you really have got to check about that, man. According, Nash said we need to recruit good midfielders. Grimmie visit UK to exchange pleasantries. Damrek gave me last possession 6 times. Marlon said 8. You see though, it's 2 different results. Two different results again. Jason said 6, Marlon said 8. Clive McLean said I've called Jamaican and Germany see them for near 30 years. Called Watson transition from a winger to CDM. The best we ever had. Carl Lambert has just tackling lateral mobility. I would convert King. What do you think about that, Unseen, converting King into a CDM?
Well, I see Speed do it, you know, in a couple of games until, you know, him find out the backline kind of get shaky. Drop him back around there. I see Al Grims to try it, you know, try to fit him in a position there. I think he's a better passer than Damian Lowe off the ball. It's about trust. I don't think the trust is there for any JPL players in any in an international team.
I am
But
seeing a point. Sorry,
but
go ahead.
I think it's just the opportunity. Just put him out there and we
But we
see
see
what.
Algrimson use him there already.
Yeah, and he never bad. His passing was good, but he got a little bit amount a minute.
But
So we'd love to see him start
if
there, and
Algrimson put him there, does that signify something? Nothing a message?
not really. He sent a message that he's trying to find somebody who will balance tack, in the tackling aspect, help to shield the back line and also help to progress the ball forward. I think King can pick a pass from deep in that midfield, which Damian Lowe cannot do. Whenever he tries to play that long ball, he tends to have 1 out of 4, 3 out of 6, and them look minnows accurate passing when he tries to play that long ball. And it's an issue because anytime Jamaica play a lot of long ball, we lose. Anytime we play less long ball, we win.
All right. So someone in the comment section. Oh, you know, some premiere before me read a comment here. Somebody make an interesting comment, you know.
I was pointing out something that Trevor mentioned, that Austin is the best DM Jamaica has ever had. You understand?
Oh, never remember Rudolph Austin too.
Yeah, I don't see anybody reach his level right now, And I think Jamaica is experimenting too many persons in the DM role. So that shows us that we don't have a set person to play that role. So because the game against Serbia, for which we utilized Damian Lowe, that was the first time I saw him. And I was saying that this guy would fit quite well. Because to be honest, Damian Lowe passes was good those times. Breaking the lines, he was on point. So now we are saying, all right, would I like to try somebody else? Nothing wrong with experiment the next person in the position.
You don't think it'd be risky because him kind of, all right. So him play really, really calm. Him play now low tempo, not tempo, but him play relaxed. I should say, play really, really relaxed. Like if 4 or 5 players run him, I press him tend to have a time. And phase him, King.
But calm.
You think are risky?
No.
That's the
the
centre back in play.
No, man, in play calm, man. Very, very calm.
Make him stay at the back line here, because there's no way I would swap him with Damian Lowe and put Damian Lowe in the back line. Better Damian Lowe commit fouls in the midfield than being at the back. Damian Lowe.
It's not about swapping, Premier.
It's go ahead.
It's about finding that balance we need.
Yeah.
Because me now 6 seconds. I want the people to understand.
Charlie say, hear me out. If he has the right players around him, Hector can reclaim that CDM role.
You want to get back to him.
Yeah.
That's a sharing point still, but I think Hector would have been ideal.
I think
people will back him. People will back him. Let me help him not forget back. Let me help him not forget back.
You don't think that's a good point?
No time at all.
Why
Two
not?
person up to see back midfield again, like Jamaica, history of football. Lattibody and Aita.
So yeah, you know Lattibody.
Why you think Algrimson come on him new and him ready and him look upon it and say, no, so it can't work. Him not put, why you think him man go all the way for lower, and this man usually play at the position and how much coach will win, how much will carry, and him not put him in there. You think Algrimson a madman?
No, Lattibody a utility player, so and him still quite young, so I'm gonna need some more time to really know what his main position is.
No take Algrimson for madman, you know.
No,
That I can say.
But Lattibody play in several positions, though.
Hector slow in the midfield, brother.
And if you're technical enough, he can't play in the midfield.
Hector
so
slow. King way fast and Hector on the ball.
Yeah, but is it about speed?
It's not all about the speed, but to me,
I would speed in the midfield for cover grounds and read play.
If we're gonna play one back three based on the composure that King is set to have, why would we move him from the back three? You know, make him and Pinnock and Bernard playing in the back three then, man.
Yeah.
I feel about technical playing in the back line, you know? Look on Van Dijk, him technical in the
no, but
move,
remember
only
say
ball long,
Pinnock is already there now, so we don't have to worry about the technical aspect in the defense line.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
would say Pinnock is one of the most technical players in the team.
So he wouldn't play more central then? Or yeah. Make him play more to the left, whereas Lee is at the left as well. Because him left footed, you know.
Yeah, no, I think I'm not put him on the left hand side. I'm gonna put something central, Hector central.
Hector say okay. So now I could
I put Damian Lope on the right.
And you put King in the midfield.
No man. Kerry Anderson are playing in Midland Park for me.
We do. Against who?
Maybe
Against Mexico?
Latibody here.
No, sir, would I get flagged, brother?
Against who?
Would I get flagged? I can't put
No.
put Anderson, MG.
You're power too much top coach in Jamaica for that. No.
I something I put that midfield man. Like Kerry and something there and Lambert.
Lambert, that's right.
May I get a call?
That much better. That'll be better.
Yeah, man.
Let us have caller. Yeah.
You make Unseen start the foolishness now, you know, man.
No, which with that?
You can't kick me into Unseen, no, man. Be a foolish thing, go start talking, you know.
What me guess to that?
Because last week, couple days ago, I listened Unseen for him show, him and Frankie and the whole of them. I'm not like you. We search on everywhere we try to get his number to call him. There are some things where I'm going to talk. They want to empower with speed and... You see?
Yeah. We don't know.
Speed outline say, be a player, come up with something. You have to have a team with him, like 3 players, and then come up with something. Like, lash out about something, right? When that Damian Low lash out, I whole team in the back of Damian Low. When the girl forward when lash out, the whole team in the back of him.
True.
You see me? Barely a lash out with somebody, but in our team.
And it says that the team not joining neither.
The team not joining neither. And I'm more calling Unseen show to tell him that, you know. Unseen, the punish show, all cranky I try to talk to him about the right thing. Unseen, hold on upon him selfish and not put the thing right way.
Yeah, but everyone entitled to the opinion still, you know.
Yeah, but guess what, bro? Sometimes you have to look into things, man, and do your analysis right. You see me? Him not do your analysis right. You see me? Kind of partial pan him analysis. You see me? But big up Unseen still, you see me?
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you a question. What do you think our chances in the Copa? And where do you think successful in the Copa?
When we think about the team in the Copa?
Yeah, what do you think about our team? And our chances?
You know, say, from me I think about it still, and I pray, say, them are regretting if we start and Dixon on the wing. Them are regret on one wing and Dixon on the wing. I don't know which one will do it, Bobby Reed. If I put him in the middle, I feel with Cindy. What the midfield name? Kerry, Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson.
And Low.
You put Low in the middle, like Park?
Yeah, I put Low. Right, I put Shavish Park. I'll give him to play him. And then, Kerry, what the rest of your name and young you there?
Kerry Anderson, man.
Yeah, I put him and Bobby Reed in the middle. And put Dixon on the left. Them are great on the middle, but them are great on the left and Dixon on the right. And probably use anyone I two striker them.
Why do you play Dixon though? You think Dixon really ready to compete at this level?
Yo, MG Sports.
Yeah, here.
We taking Dixon out Florida. And from me I watch football, bro. I only forward me to go down in that defense line. Go build up here and go back up there.
Oh, that's the Casa tournament.
Yeah, is it only forward? Mr. Go down in defense line and knock around the ball along there and build up here and go take shot up over front. You get me?
I know, so when you watch him in there fully fit, I must be about 60% in a scene. Can he injured and go over there?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. You see what I'm saying doing at the last qualifying match?
Mm-hmm.
Me not see no forward for Jamaica do the things they want me see.
Hey, you know, you bring a good point. You bring a good point. Me and that's another say still no, but most persons are gonna agree with you. Fun fact, when last have we seen a national player score a goal by beating a defender, twisting up a defender, and put the ball in the back of the net? Somebody in the comment section, somebody will watch a game, somebody will watch it comment for me, or somebody will watch it program. Unseen, me know your man watch it in long time. Premier 7, more somebody in the comment section, tell me, when last have you seen a national player for Jamaica score a goal like that?
MG, you see big ball where he pull up on the right.
Well, it's probably Fuller.
First post so the keeper save it. That's what I never see a forward do.
Which one that?
Full on something.
On the right hand side and take off a shot, make the keeper save it. Never that me see one forward do for Jamaica from when.
We need a striker like Luton, Shelton, that want.
Yeah.
Have one man in just now score.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I bring some good point, but I just said that's the kind of, you know, me I take a little note of that. That trigger.
You see, me tell you something. Me understand what arguments start facing now. You see, if you want to start dictionary right now, I'm not going to start it.
Tough.
Because guess what now? You see, if you start dictionary and lose, the amount of pressure where country go come on and pan him pan.
Yeah.
So you prefer to lose without him do right.
Yeah, but you can't also look on this boy in things the other players them where level is concerned, maybe a play at a higher level for a longer time period. And you need experience in these games.
MG, levers have nothing to do with ball thing. You sense the ball sense do it. Levers don't have nothing to do with ball thing. So I miss someone that talk about levers. And how you know the game. You know if half the ball movement and for run a space and them sitting there in the game. No, levers are the three things.
Alright, so the thing about football is right. You have players, you know, where can it doesn't matter what level is a part of football. See? But you have players, no matter what level they go, them quickly adapt to the level and can play at that level. Let me give a perfect example. No, I not disagree with that at all. Let me give a good example. Something there, when you thing there, Jamie Vardy. When Jamie Vardy about 26, 27, Jamie Vardy started play professional football now. When he only started play professional football now. But he has always been good at the lower level. But what happens is that when he comes to top level, as he rise in performances, they rise. Similar to when he Kante, N'Golo Kante. So these are not people. The reason I mention it, the are not people who come through the academy system and then get pampered and the ball run through them veins and then little bit. No, these are persons who are the regular thing and a player. Now you'd be surprised some players we have never seen before who play little bush league down so rated. You'd be surprised when you see them put on one boots and go play some real football. You say, what is someone did there? He ain't gone. What you say?
MG, me a 41-year-old. So, me a watch the 98 team come right back. I see out of all I played that come from England, Burton, and Demar Gray, and Antonio will start off good week, but then take a far out in the America side.
Set the back straight and turn it back.
This one a goal by score for America in jump off. You get me? I don't see nobody that's come from England to do something when I know say for me put on a local player them.
So somebody put something in the comments. So George Doe said Walter Boyd, Onandilo, Fuller, Shelton, and Whitmore are the only players I've seen taken on defenders, to defenders like that and score goal. So Dixon that put himself in and amongst an elite group of Jamaican players to score a goal like that.
Let me tell you, you see like America game with time and come on. You see Jamaica when I say where
you was at the game?
No, me not there the game, but me I watch the game. You get me? I'm gonna tell you, me see make some run, which part if when they play one good with some good passer, then I see run them why make. You have some run in at him. I just know if you know him play and put the ball to them, you catch it.
So CJ will make a comment and say he believes that Antonio is gonna have the best international season in this tournament. What do you think about that?
One thing
Yeah,
click soon.
and guess what now? Me not lie you. You see Boza, take him out to Boza and Antonio. You see chance when I see Boza get, if Antonio get them chance, he go score. Because I see him get about 3 goals for score in a last qualifying match. And him now put the ball them right way, and he will kick them off and say, yo, you get me? If he want right striker that, bro, that might have 3 goals in the last qualifying.
Yeah, but that's like us still no. I saw football going and everything and every chance I get you score no. I would have seen that many times. So Carl, give your name and tell which way I call from no.
Yes, I know. My name G, you see me? But I come from Mobile. You see me? But we are Florida right now.
Okay.
You see me?
Big up yourself here, Carl. Massive respect.
Yeah.
Unseen. You know answer the question is unseen. Who striker ever see score a goal like that for the longest time period? Yeah, watch Jamaican football.
No, wait a minute, man. Fuller, man, and Teddy Johnson. Them are the only person with them thing there.
Okay.
I don't know if Canberra started forward because Canberra is wicked. Remember when Canberra sent 2 of the Mexican them signboard them and Fuller score a goal and national say one love beat Mexico in the national say. Me I tell you say when Fuller score a goal, the players pull up. Canberra is the weakest thing them time is still on the wing. Man grab 2 of the Mexican them and let them go nice signboard to blow. I say, yo, Jano.
Anyways, alright, so I could move on this now. Unseen, you're a man who love talk, formation, all that kind of something there. From your perspective, if you have this particular squad, what more you tell me? What formation would you be playing? And give me a starting lineup. If you have the squad there. I go against Mexico.
For me, formation is not real. Not going to help you to win.
I left that here. So just tell me how you start off a team.
All right, for me, as I said, formation will not help you to win. The tactics you use in that structure for your lineup, a player will determine if you win. If it breaks down the other team, right? Now, for me, I will go with a three players at the back with 5 in the midfield. How much that? 5 and 3, 8 and 1, 9, and 2 up top. Right?
Which 3?
Which 3 at the back?
Yeah.
All right. So I have a concern with injured players. I don't know me just because I'm in the fitness part
We're
of
going
the
to assume
football,
that everybody fit based off of who they call. All players are fit.
Yeah, all right. Me I go with a Rupert, and I go with Hector, and I go with Latibody here. Them 3 are on the back. Or me go with Hector. No, me go with Pinnock, Bernard, and Hector.
Pinnock, Bernard, Hector. All right.
Some more Latibody have to go bench.
2 wing back.
You understand me? I know Greg Lee and Lemby Kisa.
Yeah.
The midfield now, me I go with Lowe, Anderson, and Bobby Reed at number 10.
Lowe, Anderson.
That's all?
And who?
Lowe, Anderson, and Bobby Reed at number 10. Hold on. No. I go with low. You know, say that formation is rough though because you know the 3-5-2
3-5-2, you go with.
yeah, it a mash up. It a mash up them are agree on them man. But them are agree come off an injury still, you know. But yo, it's difficult here, man.
No, man.
No,
Me
no.
not tell say just assume say everybody fit, man. Just assume say everybody fit, bro.
You understand me? Boy. Alright, low. Them are agree. At the midfield, low, them are agree at the midfield. And low them are agree. Ooh. Me not see Casey Palmer. Why me not know? Me not see Casey Palmer really often under the game for me. So me I go with low, the Myra agree, and Bobby Reed. And up top,
So
me I go with,
so how you go play that? How you go play that? You go play just one.
no man, them are agree play wide man. Them are agree a shift wide. One of the
3-4-3.
eh?
3-4-3 I play.
Yeah.
3-5-2. If I'm 5, you know, must be 3-9 Migley Park, you know.
But that is
And then you
3-4-3
wide man
still.
already, you know.
Yeah man, one of the forward them I go drop in as a player, I go play as a false 9.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know who me I play up top? Me I go with Cephas and Bowser. So people are gonna say me a madman, but for that me I play.
But in the team then, bro,
Eh?
you don't have no ball handle on it.
No, me I use a front two, me I use Bowser. We can't play two same player at up the
At the strikers.
we try it and it never work. So me I play Bowser as a man. And why me I play Bowser is because Bowser score stats. You ever hear the coach them say God first and then come with stats after?
And you said this guy Cephas would make some assists right there for Bowser. So it would have been easier for him to receive some chance to score.
Right.
Well, people in the comment section, give us some ratings for that team there. A man said sure.
But we can get but we can get Algrim's squad still now. That's my squad.
No man, I know Algrim's squad more, man. What time we know Algrim's squad? We don't know Algrim's now come with already, you know. Who I know where, you know, because we have to know where fans them things, you know. If me say me I go that 3-5-2, if me I go that 3-5-2, let me tell you how me that's not my 3-5-2.
Go on.
All right, big up yourself, Marlon.
Fans, watch us what that thing.
Yeah, you hear me, Marlon? Big up yourself. All right, you know.
Yeah, man. Best up, man. Best up.
If me got 3-5, let me tell you how me I go that 3-5-2. My 3-5-2, you know, said me I have 3 in Migley Park. What me I do is a diamond 3, whereas 2 at the base are 1 in front of the 2, and then now you have a 2 up top. So that come like what they call that come like a
me see where you
have a little hourglass look. Let me tell you. So me have 3 defenders. My 3 defenders would be Ethan Pinnock, Michael Hector, Lati Bodier. Ethan Pinnock over on the left, Michael Hector in the center, Lati Bodier on the right. Right wing back, I'm going to go with Lemby Keys at right wing back. Left wing back, I would go with Greg Lay. Now the top at the base, Damian Lowe, Kerai Anderson. Damian Lowe, Kerai Anderson. In front of them, I'm going to use Bobby Reed. Bobby Reed, I put in front of them. And the attacking 2, the 2 strikers them. I'm going to use Bowser, and I'm going to use blows and skirt. Mikel Antonio. No, my apologies. No, not Mikel Antonio. Them are beside Bowser. Sorry. Them are beside Bowser. Them are beside Bowser. My apologies.
Why did I use Lati Bodier in the back line?
Because he's actually good around there. That's why.
Okay.
He's actually good around there. Don't make what you see in a midfield dispute or conflict your mind of how him can play and the quality of the defensive third. Nelson, what go on? How things?
Yeah, man, best up on yourself. But just answer information. The formation they work. The formation Ansin put on 3-5-2. Never work in a Jamaica system. You don't have the players to play it. Right? If you're playing that formation, you don't have any wingers. Right?
Full back to
And
back,
you want
the wing back them.
You see the problem
Right.
with these people? They use formation as go on. Me now this.
Unseen not have no wingers.
No
All
man,
right.
it's all right. You
No,
talk something.
let me just explain something. You go play, right? You're gonna have three in the middle as basically your midfield, right? So you have a single pivot who play the anchor, right? A right and left midfield. Right? The other two wild man them, they're mainly wing back. Right? So you're gonna have a big gap there between your strikers. That's why I say the two striker system, all right. Even watching how Czech Republic play today, right? And Georgia. Georgia play 5 midfield, right? They play 5 midfield, but they have the players who can play it. Right? They have an anchor in the middle that basically sit in front of the back three. Right? They have Kavaskila who have a free road to roam on the left. So the left wing back don't have to come on that side. He made it invert and come inside. So that system, they master that system. Right? So most of the side now, you see playing that formation. They master it. We can just go in our competitions and say we're gonna try that. If they're gonna play that way, you need 2 persons good in the midfield to handle the ball, right? You have to care about them are grade, probably deep of the play as the left midfielder.
But Marlon, he's not comfortable down there, sir.
Eh?
You know he can drop back. He's not comfortable on the turn in them area already.
Right. But what I'm saying now, either you go use them play, all right. It will be easier for your player. I say there a 5-4-1, right? Where you can basically carry the right midfield and the left midfield as basically supporting the striker, right? And you play a double pivot in front of them. So it basically the wing back have the flank to go down and square the ball, which they don't normally do, right? And they can also invert and come inside the middle. Because the main thing against Mexico, you're trying to compete with them in midfield. Because if you go with 2 in midfield, you're gonna be outnumbered by 3 there, right? And you're talking about 3 top class players who are good offensively and good defensively the ball.
You know, Marlon, you know my issues. If we're gonna use a 5 at the back, my major issue is Jamaica highly depend on width. Because we use our wide areas to get that is our advantage. The pace we can is why we don't build up down the center of the park. The only reason we have midfielders also that I think can work, that's the reason we like if you say the Damian Lowe and Latibou there in the midfield. Workaholics. Manuel could try win the ball as urgently as fast as possible. And the moment they win the ball, then push it wide. And we try to punch it wide. If we use a 5 at the back and we are dependent on the wing back for width, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Because we're not going to hit them in transition because the wing back are too deep.
With a back line for sure.
So if that's a me personally, not that's one time I see Al Gibson roll out the 4-4-2. Me not have a major issue with it. Even though it's not my favorite formation, I think in my view, I'm not a coach. I think a 4-2-3-1 have more balance with the right players in a 4-2-3-1. Now a system was suit players with these players will have probably a system that suit best. So I'm telling them if me is a 4-4-2, this is my ideal formation. How I look at my team I play. So my back 4 would be left back Greg Lay, right back Lembe Kisa. My 2 centre back pairing would most definitely be Hector and Pinnock. I'll go for the 2 of them. In the middle of the park, the 2 defensive midfielders in front of them, I would have Lowe and Kera Anderson. Somewhat similar to me do a while ago. The 3 attackers now behind the strikers On the right, Bobby Reed. On the left, Cephas. And in the middle, me have Demarai Gray. And up top leading line, me have Shamar Nicholson. No, I would also tempted to go for Mikel Antonio because we're playing against a team who will dominate, and if we can get Mikel Antonio strong enough to fight off 2 or 3 defenders, Boza not necessarily can do that, but Boza can score. So it's kind of, personally, me kind of look at dilemma there, so, because it's either me score or me have someone that can hold the ball and heighten my chance of scoring. Scored Boza or heighten my chance of scoring. And you know me, I said, me just go for a goal for now, because we need goals. So I'm going to go for that.
So,
and the reason I do that,
You didn't put me here say Gray as a number 10.
Gray as a number 10. And Gray got drop in the midfield and help out the midfield. But now got drop
too deep. Cephas to your left.
Cephas to my left. Cephas. What me do with Cephas is Cephas I'll see a high. Cephas I see
a high. Man. Yeah, so you give him the license to can go forward more.
No, I give him the license to stay high and wide.
Yeah, well,
give them something to think about. Let
Distraction.
Think about. Yeah, exactly. Stay high and wide to the line. Give them something to think about. If you hold out with the back of the ball and defend, once we win the ball, we don't have no out ball. And games like this is very, very important to have an out ball. And the purpose of the out ball is someone who can, once we win the ball, I want to ease the pressure or I want to catch him in a transition, we know exactly where to hit that long ball. And Hector really good at hitting the long diagonal. Pinnock very, very good. Excellent at hitting the diagonal. So if we can have Cephas high and wide, when we know so they can't catch him, once the ball play behind the defense. And I don't know if you know, Cephas' first touch is immaculate. I don't know if you see that. First touch immaculate. So I would definitely go for something like that. The 4-2-3-1 with that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, run it.
Go ahead.
Why people put so much emphasis on formation and formation cannot win game? I just hold on. I'm finish now.
Me not answer it. Yeah, go on.
Why people think that is only one way you can play in any structure you go on the field with? The structure on the field changes where the ball is. The scenario changes the structure on the field. So I don't understand. Them people in the comment section buff me. They say me don't know nothing about football.
Well, let me tell you why people are playing. All right, so perfect example. Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola at Barcelona. Pep Guardiola played 4-3-3 at Barcelona. Recently now it's at change up. But at Barcelona played 4-3-3 and Thierry Henry did an interview. And Thierry Henry said that how Pep Guardiola's system setup is if you are the wide right man, you have your block to play in and you should not leave that block. You have that's your zone. You have nothing come out of your zone. And Thierry Henry did say that one game, come out of his zone, beat him man, take the ball, come out of his zone and go far, drop deep, go receive the ball, carry the ball, go score. After he score, 5 minutes later, Pep Guardiola substitute him. And the reason for the substitution is this. Pep Guardiola said, stay in your zone and trust your teammates bring the ball come. Now, every player in a 4-3-3 system has their zone. Only one player is allowed to do whatever them feel like they can pick grasp on the pitch, they can go turn up and reason the opposite coach. And we all know who that player is. The best ever player to play the sport. Yeah, the legend, the man himself, Lionel Messi. And we all know the reason for that. But some coaches have a rigid system that solely depend on players playing positionally, not possession, no, positionally discipline. So this is how the system set up. This is how the formation set up. And I wanted to say within your zone, based off whatever the 4-4-3 or the 4-4-2, when you defend, we defend in a 4-4-2, whatever players you come in and whichever the zone, you have a two-man them, the two pressure, the two striker them want to defend first line of defense, second line of defense at the midfield of them, fourth line of defense at the defender them. So I do understand when people talk about formation, the implication of formation and the value them or the importance that they put on formation, because in fact it actually has value. Marlon, what you have anything to say on that?
It is very important for him. It speaks directly about structure, so formation has to be assessed properly. But me understand we unseen assist still. Get me I say?
Maybe Marlon, what do you think about that, Marlon?
Remember say formation is just a lineup on the field, you know, right? It's how the players function on the
What team?
field that makes the most out there, you know, right? And if you look at the better teams, all right, when you look at Bayern Munich, a City, Barcelona, right, Inter, right, and Liverpool to an extent, right?
Arsenal.
If you see how, right, if you and Arsenal, right,
Yeah.
if
If you're going to come at this
right,
Arsenal, so Marlon.
so no man, all right, so basically you look at Arsenal and City, where Arteta tried to use the wing back. He tried to invert the left back, right? City tried to invert the right back inside the middle. Left back at sometimes they don't even play the left back, right? You look at Inter Milan, who brings the wingers to become a midfield and let the right back and the left back
Overlap.
out there as winger. Whether it's Dumfries or DeMarco or again, the Matteo, and so right. So when you look how they function, but you have to also look, they have brilliant players in the midfield, right? So they can always do so. All of these teams, they have high quality players plays in the middle, right? We are trying to do stuff right now which we don't have the players to fit that function how we want the team to play, right? So I think I think a 4-2-3-1 formation against Mexico, we have coverage in the middle, right? So you basically have a three against your three in the middle, right? We are talking about Cephas being fast enough. Mexico has 4 players who are lethally probably up there and probably actually faster than Cephas. And the thing about it, they're more technical. We look at Antonio, Quinones, who's going to be a headache for a lot of these teams here, right? That guy, that Colombian Mexican, is rapidly fast, very, very skillful. So we are looking to use Cephas as a weapon, but they have them. Alexis Vegas, same way. Alvarado. So they have a lot of weapons they can use. Personally, I'm saying that Chucky Lozano is not there. I think presently now, all these 4 players are bypassed Chucky Lozano right now. So we have to also look at what they have to offer. Right? We can only look at what we have to offer offensively. You know?
No, Marlon, but the thing is, no, Marlon, remember saying no, initially, we have to understand what they have to offer now. So what we're trying to do here is, because we know what they might come with. We know exactly what they might come with. That is the point. That is the best thing about us as Reggae Boy supporters, that we know what we're going up against. What we have to do is assess ourselves and say, how can we nullify or even set up our team or look on our way how we can best maximize our strength to get a result. Because it's not say we are look past what we are go up against. We're not doing that because we know the thing about the teams we are playing against is they are the most known quantity. They're known. So we now look past it, boy, we not regard what they can do or anything like that. It's just how can we, because the truth is we are the underdog going against Mexico. So if just the fact that we are the underdog going up against Mexico, that tell us more than enough to say, you are going. They better than we. They better than we. So how can we maximize whatever quality we have in our team to the fullest potential to try get a positive result? So we are looking at it. So we now look at it, say, boy, we don't really understand. We neglect what them can do. We know what them can do, man. We know exactly what them can do. And just how can we hurt them? Because that we want to do, you know.
MJ. When you see, I don't know, but I like coaches who think the football balance. I like coaches too defensive, right? I'm not saying that there comes be a time where, depending on the players you have, you might can't keep possession, so you might play a low blocker, a mid blocker, a resting back 4 or something like that. And you keep numbers behind when you attack with 3 or whatever, or you want to play the direct type of football in your formation. All right. So with Al Grimson, he tends to play a blow block sometimes against these big teams, but sometimes we don't have any outlet, and that is my issue. Where is the outlet where we can use 1v1 skill at speed to get past a defender and score? That is our strength. So that's where I think Jamaica can use their strength and counter through their strength and get the ball over the weak side and score. What if you understand what I mean?
Yeah, man, I understand what I mean. All right, let me tell you.
A lot of people don't know that, you know.
Is it see? All right, you know what I'm saying? Even your point. Let me explain upon your point to make initially. Because me explained a while ago on the reason why people believe in a formation and understand, say, boy, the formation have to make people know exactly the position or whatever. But me understand the point here. I say, even Marlon make a point, I'll go say, it's all boiled down to the instruction that is being given on the pitch or how the players are carried out. Let me give a perfect example, like Arsenal, Man City. Man City play sometimes 4-1-4-1 sometimes, and they play 4-2-3-1 sometimes, 4-3-3 sometimes. But what happens is this, what a lot of people don't know, is that sometimes they invert the fullback them, but recently, the person who invert is actually the centre back, which is John Stones, coming at the middle of the park. So that change the whole dynamic now, formation and system and set up and something there. Because
no man, system it comprises of formation, style of play, and all them things there.
Yeah,
we have to determine them wrong. Yeah. And that more and correct with the people.
Yeah, man, but the thing is, Ansi, if you understand nothing, and everybody are coaching and see it.
No, it's not. But you can't type it in and get it on YouTube. We have to determine
but
them
everybody
wrong.
are coach say when people.
Anyway, baffle me. People say me idiot about football, and me don't know. Maybe I learn.
No, the thing is that me, I agree with what you say, 100%, because
Arsenal. So I wonder if I'm me or them are idiot.
But really and truly, no, once the game start, you can't identify the 4-3-3. You cannot.
There's a man come on and
say they set out the 4-3-3 during the game.
Well, MG, Mr. Man come on and say me can coach kids. You know why I say that? Because me I lead the league in a center and a youth football.
Exactly, nothing wrong with that. But at least you know if you coach. No. I have a track record.
But you know, remember some win Ben Francis Cup with under 19 players.
Yeah, but you have a track record.
And see the fans them just love trouble here, because they know see you guys answer them.
Then love right up, but they know you're gonna reply.
No, me I try to educate them because you know I don't want to really go. We're gonna keep our one big function MG the tracks and records and call up at Tennessee and then go say something wrong. You understand? We actually get him to say it right thing now.
Man, they only again there and seeing. Oh, you're right still. You're right still.
Hey,
man, the fans only again.
All right, last question I ask. I mean, we'll cut off now, because almost 11 o'clock. Marlon, I make Marlon close the show. From your perspective, Marlon, may I ask you a question? What would you deem as success for the Reggae Boys, and what are your hopes for this Copa America campaign? What from your personal belief, what do you think we should try and achieve from this campaign?
You know, so, and still I have us join the 3 games. That was how I saw it from the draw, right? Because what person have to realize, you know, Mexico is the only offensive team in this zone. There are 3 defensive teams there: Jamaica, Venezuela, Ecuador. Teams doesn't score goal really, right? But the thing about them, they're the 2 teams that don't score a lot of goal, but they're a better ball playing team than us, right? Venezuela is gonna be a big wall. If I say arguments to set up not to lose, that's a team set up on the field when they go with that 5 at the back or the 4 at the back, not to lose, not to concede goal. So if we get out of the group, it will be one of the biggest achievements for Jamaica football. But if I can come out with 3 points, not losing those 3 games, that will also be a big achievement as well, right? And it also come with the performance.
From your personal perspective, what would you?
Yeah, it also comes with the performance. If We don't have Andre Blake there, and I think that's why I said if we get three draws, that will be good, right? You don't have your leader there, you don't have your best left back there, right?
What do you mean by
So
draw?
I think
What kind of thing is
No, man, we have two best left back, man. Gregley and Bell not there.
Man, I'm draw you
Gregley and
talk.
Bell there.
Bell not go play, man.
Well, I've never seen a bad performance from Greg Lacy. Me always alright in the performance. I never seen nothing where
Yeah,
go
but
I no play good.
remember, no, we have to also remember the leagues that both players play now. So
Yeah, but Marlon, that don't necessarily mean say one far superior to the next or one automatically better than the next.
one is better offensively, and one is built to good in offense and excellent defending.
I think Greg Lacy is a better defensive one.
No,
You don't
Gregory
think
is
so?
stronger attacking. Gregory is stronger as an attacker.
I think Kamara built better defensively, to be honest. But go ahead,
Bell
man.
is the
Go
better
ahead.
defender. And it's just surprising. When Bell was young, Bell was a player who was going down, was all out attacking. I think at age 23, he's working on his
You want
defensive
challenge
shape at
man,
Burnham.
come in like a
And
man and say about this.
But what?
say what?
Want challenge him, man. Why every time me hear people love the analysis part of the word come out with this thing about defend, get try, defend. We never ever go up on the front foot and say we are gonna attack.
The fans
And
are all of it. Watch.
So
we are gonna
military. No, unseen. Unseen. We play a defensive game, right? We play a defensive game, and we are going up against teams who play that same football, that same game we play, right? And they are better defensive than us, and they are better attacking players.
We don't play them if we know if them defensive better than us, Virgin.
You know, but the track record that show unseen.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, playing Tom different from playing Harry.
No, me agree with that.
And a man, one thing me know with Al Grimson, based on film track record according to you, is that whenever him play a big side, him always come up with a decent plan. I mean, I'm like the play them when him starting at the game or the formation when him use, right? But we always look like say, yo, we can beat them big side.
True.
No, what always happen at the game is we make a bad error. Somebody come to something wrong. And you can't blame the coach for that. Because the player them is human and mistaken, but somebody just commit the wrong error at the wrong time. I want to score with opportunity what we get.
And at the same time, players have to take the game by the scrap of the neck at times, right?
And
the coach set you up.
Here more you can talk a little better and say we can score on 2 goals. Talk it better, man.
No, it not say come on, Nancy. The man not say we can't do that. But I say based off
we can't
be objective, right?
Unseen. Me not say we can't beat them, but I said I am looking for a draw. Because remember,
why are you looking for a draw? Why are you looking for a draw?
Hold on. Draw doesn't mean it's gonna be a nil game,
It's still a draw, 1 point that.
Yeah.
If you
why are we looking for a draw?
Unseen. If we play in Mexico and have a 2-2 draw like down at Azteca.
No, you can't answer me, I say, why are we looking for a draw? It look like MJ look for a draw too.
Unseen, look here. It's not a case of which him who want a draw, but the man attack based on history and performance, man. Come on, man.
I want to get one draw in Mexico. I want to win the 2 game them. And you can beat Mexico, me take a win.
So Unseen, as a coach, what's your first objective? Not to lose a game, right?
True.
Listen to me.
If I can't win where you want, you don't want it for that point.
He's an attacking minded coach,
Yes, but your first objective when you send the players over there, don't just send them not to lose a game.
My first objective is that every game I forgot to go score first.
Okay.
So question Unseen, you think Jamaica can just go out there and score up on Ecuador first?
And Ecuador we play first, man.
No, if we play them.
No, we can't,
We are playing Mexico first, man.
We know that, man. We know
that.
But I'm using Ecuador as an example based on the fact that you mentioned, say, your first objective is to go out there and score first.
Right.
So you would have the same perspective or mindset to go out and score against Ecuador first.
Right.
All right.
Why not?
No wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Why me if you go they go defend and hey, one thing people don't understand about football, you know. Well, on them, and you know too. And you know to play football. All right? Yes, when you don't have the ball, and this is fitness. Yes, when you don't have the ball, and them keep on and play the ball side to side and make you run up and down and you can't catch it.
I get the next call.
Your stamina go down.
Isa.
Unseen. Bless up everybody for the panel.
Bless up.
Everybody are talking and
Yeah, man, you hear clear.
Yeah, problem, man.
Unseen, man, I tell you why not expect, because him analyze the opponents and him analyze the team where we have unseen. So you want him to tell you about goal scoring and one bag of thing where according to what you analyze and see and watch and observe the team them where we are going to play against.
You know, get that.
The man literally just tell you about the team them. Venezuela will set up defensive. Man, if you think Jamaica set up defensive, hit Venezuela. You see me I say so? Him just get an opinion based on what him analyze. You want him come tell you about score and why we can't go in and give attack and him have to tell you what him analyze. Now if you talk about him being a Jamaican and talking about his Jamaican bias and what he wants to happen, that's different. But he gave you a perspective from what he analyzed. So that's probably different from, of course, and I'm talking probably one Jamaica get a win against whoever. But if you analyze the thing and I tell you and see, you can't say you want to call Marlon that. When you analyze the thing, then him opponent them and say, all right, this might be the best outcome. And generally, Jamaica don't score a lot of goals anyways. You understand? So if you think we're going to score a lot and whatever the case is, it's based on, performances from before. And you have to take them things into consideration.
That's a good way to look at it, of course. And me agree with that. But the thing is, unseen probably think Marlon kind of, mad like me or just say, say 5 war Japan Mexico.
No, Marlon, me know Marlon, the first one Marlon, he's never going to come out after that.
Yeah, I'm alone 6 so.
First thing, when we respect Marlon does some get a scoreline. He talk about the opponents that we're going to face. So like him just pick up something out of the sky and tell you. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why I have to, respect his opinion and him take, because he's doing analysis. Now, me, when I say I want Jamaica to win, but if a person is going to do an analysis and, examine the opponent, he can get a take on that. Yeah, I'm seeing. So I don't know if your opinion is based on analysis or they just feel that Jamaica going to do this and do that and attacking this and that. You understand?
No,
the team we have, you have to put that in consideration too.
The thing is, unseen and like about defensive football. I just feel problem that. It's not like no team will look too defensive.
You want to be a Moreno fan then?
If we look at how the coach sets up the team, most times that's how the coach sets up the team.
Not to lose.
Even though we might want to see something different, when we analyze the thing, we have to talk about what we actually see happening. You understand?
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm seeing something now. I have take on Marlon for no reason at all, just because he wants to see something.
Because he want to hear Marlon say one out of character.
It's out of character.
Can't get a chance to defend myself before you go.
Marlon compose.
Unseen has something. He must say something.
You might hear me?
Yeah, my hero.
All right. So the first thing I talk about is, come here, write down everything what you're saying. I want to understand. So the first thing I say is, so you say Marlon analysis is right based on what him gather from him what him get from the games and where Mexico play and Jamaica play. You are saying my analysis now, based on how me think Jamaica can approach a game in a different way and get an outcome, is a Jamaican bias.
No.
Right?
No.
That's what he said.
No.
Hold on, man.
No, yeah,
right it down when the man talking.
No, man. Yeah, you listen. This man say, based off Marlon analysis come from a perspective of when see from the opponent and how the opponent play.
We just said that a while ago. You repeat
yeah, me can't tell. Versus how we play and when see from we. And he come to the conclusion, say, based off our facts, you have two defensive team, the strong possibilities are we might see a draw. Because we're going to nullify each other in many different ways.
Against Mexico?
No, the other two opponents, they matter.
And Mexico, me are defending now. My first match, me I talk about
If
everything.
Mexico, strong possibility might lose.
Eh?
If objectively, when we take off the Jamaican cap, the possibilities are we're gonna lose.
At Jamaica, Mexico, me I talk about, you know.
You said that I'm saying that Marlon analysis is right.
And you're saying mine is wrong. Based on what?
Marlon is giving
His opinion.
An analysis based on evidence gathering on what he's seen from the teams. What you are telling me, I don't know what you gather or what you use to determine the things that what you want to see. Because you actually just said that that's what you want to see Jamaica do. Want to see Jamaica approach the game that way.
Because I want to see them doing the game, that's why I say that.
But we not approach no game like that. Based off what I'm saying,
We are talking about the only thing that make we don't put something on the scoreboard is because we're not converted.
Yeah, against the two opponents who play recently. But,
Right.
but a high profile opponents who play against no. Just cast
The two opponents who play recently.
Cast your mind back to when we play the high profile
We
game.
play
Mexico,
USA and we score first.
Panama. Just cast your mind back to all them big high profile
We
games.
play USA. We play USA and we score first. Why we score first?
No, because we go at them.
Simple.
No, we don't dispute that. But for the rest of 90 minutes, how much the game go?
So you're
So
all my thing now is that Jamaican bias now.
Canada home and Canada away. And I think we play that way. The first game was because we are at home. And the second game is because we were behind. Yes, you understand that?
The home game we play was the most big chance Jamaica created versus a top opponent. 6.
Right. And the only reason why we don't come out with a win is because we never convert. We attack them and we look better.
Because barely get 5 of them.
What's wrong with you, Issa? Let me teach you football, sir.
We get chance, Canada get chance.
That no.
Canada get chance. And them things that are sustainable in
So you know sustainable. Imagine if Mexico
Bridget,
get another chance in Canada.
Conversion rate make you win match. If you not create, you're not going to score no goal.
Yeah, but you know and give us so much as well.
Jamaica create a lot of opportunity.
We give a big chances to you, so we don't want to give us so much as well.
Nothing wrong with that. It's part of the game.
Yeah? No, man, you're mad, especially in a commission.
Part of the game.
You have a mean.
Part of the game, brother. Part of the game.
And Mexico get chance at Jamaica, we did like that. Get me.
I'm seeing from the position I'm at, me just can't agree with you.
No, because Antina give you a different perspective. Look at based on facts. Based on facts. Because you have a defensive mindset. Because you grew up in this defensive thing. You grew up in this defensive thing when you come on to Jamaica football. You don't think of Jamaica playing attacking and on the front foot. You understand me? That is my problem with the fans. Them. We always have to draw. We always have to play a low block and counter. We can't keep. You understand what I mean? Why? Al Grims to come so boom. And start play direct and we start get some ball. Get the Maragay start keep the ball now. We start to attack and a press and a create opportunity. And we start school. Why we can't continue versus Mexico? Why we have to go for a draw?
No, man, but understand your point, unseen.
Come on, man.
Understand your point. Remember, it's the same thing, It's just boiled down to our perspective, but based on play. And based off Marlon analysis and the evidence that he has gathered, he thinks, based off all those evidence put together in an dossier we have in front time sitting right now.
But
say we're gonna draw. Nothing wrong with that. Just like when you say you think if you go there and attack them.
And I think,
from the game.
MG, me go for evidence, me go for game to show you how Jamaica play and how we create. And we can play that way and win the game. It's a matter of time,
You think. You understand? It's not about what you think and feel. If Anthony
Jesus Christ of heaven, bro. He's not here properly.
From Jamaica, etc., etc.
He might hear, man.
He's not here well, man.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
But Marlon come and him explain exactly why my whole that position. You see what I say?
But me no
Yes,
want no
sir.
man come and say, yo, him think and him feel and etc. And we can approach this way because him feel say this can happen or him feel say that can happen. You understand? If you're gonna give an analysis and see, especially what Marlon did, you can just say, oh, you feel say Jamaica to do this.
Yeah, all
You
right.
can't come from a position and disagree with Marlon and challenge him on something that he might give you evidence-based facts
Yeah.
to make a decision. You see what I'm saying?
Good. That's good point. That's a good point.
You understand? So that's where me kind of agree with you, disagreeing with Marlon's analysis of the
But
situation.
Isa, remember saying no,
Yeah, Marlon said this.
I basically give you a breakdown from a scouting report, right? As a supporter, I want us to come out this group. But when we look at the logics from a scouting report, right? Strengths and weakness, right? But we just come out of soccer zone earlier today. I watch a breakdown and I give up on the whole I team them. And we look on our strengths and our weakness, right? Our strength is Venezuela's strength, defending, right? Attacking, they're basically 50-50. So that's why I said Mexico would have been the strongest team out there, right? Which that's basically going off name, right? Going off what they have done in the past. If you're going by the football play, it would have been Ecuador and Venezuela, right? Because they are playing better than Jamaica and Mexico, right? Venezuela hasn't played the football team much, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they play. They're the only team that
That is
goes
where we think we can pick up. We can
I want to
snatch
ask
on
a
3
question.
points.
Can I wonder
It
if
would have come
it's
like
a
a Dominica or the Dominican Republic would have
Premier.
can come with Venezuela too. Go ahead.
Premier, use a youth, St. Mary and Six Farm and all that things. You're bright boy.
Well, we are bright for your sister.
Yeah.
No, me I hold on the bread pan the panel, yeah.
Anyway, me just to find out something about comprehension. So me say, I think, but then I go back and I give you examples to show say Jamaica play that way. We created chance. We never score. Some of them will score first, right? We end up lose because I want bad decision from a forward. When we don't want to play with the outlet, we carry them come defend and all that bag of foolishness, right? So me give examples, just like how Marlon use him toolkit, right, and give the two team them play. Me give examples just like Marlon, but my one is wrong because somebody thinks it is a Jamaican bias.
No, nobody ever said that, man.
That's
Never
what
said
is.
that, man.
Jesus Christ, have mercy.
And me can't say that, and the man never said that.
The man said that, Bridging.
What man said Jamaican bias?
Yes.
Man said Jamaican bias at the time.
Go back and listen to I'm sure I just tape it when him said.
Right,
you write it down right, that's what see it. I'm not in a lie. So I write it down right, that's what I tell lie on people. See there? Jamaican bias. I'm write down analysis, ISA, team consideration. I write them down as him attack.
All right, you have evidence. All right, continue.
And me
just never hear that.
So me I wonder now, oh, he must say me think and me give you. All right, even if me use the word think, but go back and me give you an example. Military agree with me because I'm giving example.
Yeah, me agree with that because the two games.
Premier 7 there and no say I say go. Jamaica go up on the front foot now for the game them. We create opportunity, we just not convert. We look good. Right? Tell me a game where Jamaica go out there, right? And play a low block. Right? Where we win. Since argument. Play a low block and don't and stay behind the ball for a long period of time. Suck up pressure and we don't win. And we win the game.
Panama.
With Panama, we attack Panama, Bridging.
But we sit behind the ball most of the time. No, we'll get the opportunity to punch at them. But most of the time we sit behind the ball.
We attack Panama, Bridging. With the style of play, we attack Panama.
So here's the thing now.
And suck up the pressure.
Here's the thing now. Alright. So basically unseen. We're not trying to discard your point. You see me? And me like look at the debating thing. You see me? Because what you basically are saying now, it is best for Jamaica to play more attacking based on recent results. Because if we play a lower block game, we're not really and truly not going to get out of the games. Right? We get that. But what Marlon was saying is a case of just based on observation, based on history. He's just giving his analytical opinion as well as to what he thinks
True.
would be the outcome of Jamaica games.
True.
You see me? So Marlon is not saying that he don't want to see Jamaica play attacking football. None of we don't really want to see that because the lower you play, the more you're going to bring on your opponents by you. And if you bring on Mexico by you, given the amount of chance they might get Jamaica get ball 10-0. That's a great exaggeration, this. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to disagree with anybody point because me like your person's opinion. But me really like how Marlon speaks in regards to his analysis surrounding Jamaica football. Remember, him not say him wants to Jamaica play X, Y, and Z type of football. He just like give what he thinks based on recent that was so recent, based on his observation, analyzing Jamaica football and even watching other teams playing in Europe to let us know this is what he thinks would be the ideal way as to why Jamaica would get points than to say that Jamaica will win the games. You get what I say? So
Good point.
both I know I share good
Jonathan
points.
told him no wrong.
Yeah, even though Ansi now would I come like a man and I say, yo, say Moreno now, me not gonna be a fan of Moreno, but I'm
Lie, you are tell. Lie, you are tell.
I am
Lie,
listen,
you are
man.
tell.
Listen what me I say. Relating to
Chelsea on my side.
alright, Chelsea aside,
But Premier, all right, even analyze this, I think this is a group that you can end up, every team end up on 3 points, everybody draw the game, that's how this group is set up,
okay. Alright.
When you look at analyze all the teams, right? Let's say Mexico would be the superior team because of history. But if you're going by present performance right now, you can have everybody, a whole team playing 3 points, everybody can draw.
No,
True.
Everybody can beat anybody.
But unseen, you as a Chelsea said, and hear me out now. Me I talk about the fact that you don't love for Jamaica play on their front foot. Nothing wrong with that, Remember, I say your objective is to score first, and that is a good way as to how to approach certain games. We all know that, but it is an ideal way. It's a Chelsea side, but remember, Mourinho is a coach like this, You know, you play attacking football like that.
But do you remember that a Chelsea player always in the golden boot race?
Me understand that. That's a good point.
Continue.
But when we talk about in terms of like playing a low block type of football, isn't that something for which Mourinho is known for? Being defensive and the counter.
Let me try to see if I can give you a little insight on a coaching.
All right. No problem. Go ahead.
A game of how much minutes?
90 minutes a game, huh?
90 minutes.
All right. So coach have a thing with them called blocks. Them put things in a blocks. Them have a thing with them called if them score, if them not score, what them are going to do in a period of time?
10-15 minutes per se, call it, right?
Cool. Correct. So, I don't really want the people to know my strategies like MG, And when him go, you attack.
You want to get arted to your strategy. You want to get arted.
You get what I say? But these are the things that Mourinho master. Whenever he scores a goal or score 2 goals, right? And certain players lose his fitness level or because the other team start get waves at him. He tends to start to compact his team and play defense and then start to hit on the counter. That's what he plays when he plays with Chelsea. People think and make it look like Chelsea is not attacking and it's defensive. Or you have to be very defensive and you have a leading goal scorer in your team.
So now we understand why you don't want Jamaica score first or try to score first based on what you're saying now.
Correctly.
But not wrong with that.
Correcto.
But the thing is not unseen. Remember this now. Your point was valid, but Marlon's point was a case of being analytical.
No. I never have no problem with Marlon point, I was just asking him if him could analyze it in a different way.
Exactly.
His point is okay. But my issue was when Issa come on and say my point is based on Jamaican bias.
Yeah.
That is my issue.
All right, so we understand where that come from now, where the misunderstanding fall in place.
Yeah.
So I don't think I probably maybe Issa probably just misunderstanding, but what Issa did that still, you know. He probably approached you wrong, but in his point and what Marlon said was accurate in regards to
Yeah, man, it was solid.
No, I mean, I have no problem with Marlon Pine. We just give him a different perspective when we look on the game. I'm gonna give him some factual gains. When Jamaica play, or we on the front foot, I will look good. I will get good things out of the game. We lose some, we'll get some good result out of the game.
All
right?
Yeah.
So you know, like people come and say Jamaican bias. I understand. I get it.
No, touchy spot.
Before I go, MG, you know, me like the fact where you mentioned Anderson playing as an 8 though, because Jamaica doesn't have an ideal 8, you know. It's just that persons will believe that he can become a better 8 because of go growing at the position, but I think he's the ideal person to use as an 8. Give him some more time to play in that position, and I think Jamaica will have an ideal number 8.
Why not play him as 6?
Remember we said Damian Lowe play as a 6, you know?
Yeah, but you can use the two of them beside each other.
I think the coach need to be much braver at times as well. You have players, right? You have a Kira Anderson right there, right?
Yeah.
And you see what he has done in the past game and a half, right? The 2 games that he played in. I want him to be brave enough to put him out there in this game, right? Because guess what? I've said it so many times now. A lot of us talking about CDM. CDM doesn't mean that you're gonna go on the field and be out there bursting tackle and bursting lace out there, right? The modern day CDM right now have to be good in attack, good in defense, good in retaining the ball, good in shielding your back line. So you're basically to be 50-50 and everything, right? The whole time, the whole time CDM, the good task of CDM, they don't make again. Everybody are mainly box to box now, and that's why sometimes in world football now you see, all right, look at Declan Rice. Declan Rice was a more coming through the youth system. He was very rugged, right? Coming through Chelsea before he went to West Ham, he was rugged, What you see at him at Arsenal now, he's mainly playing a box to box.
Refine, look like on number 10 sometimes.
Yeah, Jorginho, what Jorginho play? Jorginho's a box to box.
They will play the unseen way. That's so unseen sport. They might play your way.
But same thing with with Roger. You know the last purebred 6 of me see, the last purebred 6 of me see, or play at the top level, but that's probably Busquets.
I think so,
Because you remember seeing another purebred 6.
But all right, if you're looking at somebody who was rugged, it would have been Casemiro, right? I think it was rugged. Remember, he was a steal in that midfield between him and Tony Cruz and Madrid at the time.
Yeah.
Right? So, 2 persons. The good thing about it, those 2 persons didn't lose the ball. But when he need to make that telling tackle, right? And he had a lead serial defender behind him in Ramos, would have taken out anybody. Right? So basically,
some people say Fernandinho. Busquets was way above them 2 players there.
No, man. Fernandinho. I think when you look at Fernandinho, yes, but Fernandinho was the hard was CDM, right? If you're talking about somebody who was hard, would have been a Nigel De Jong when he was at Man City.
I think
that was a man who burned skin.
Apart from the burn skin part of the DM role, I think what these persons are saying is just that Fernandinho and Fabinho would be like the person to sit more, sit and play the DM role. They're not make too much attacking. You get what I say?
Yeah, but if that is the perspective you come from, I don't think them touch a class of Busquets.
No,
Busquets
man,
is the perfect CDM.
No, man, no. There's nobody in that position that's come close to Busquets. All right, military Arsenal, man. Me don't watch Arsenal in the days when they have Gilberto Silva in the midfield for them. Yeah.
Right. Man, Vera and them man there.
Yeah, man. Vera was a bulldozer in the middle, right? Yeah, right king over Man City, over Manu, right? Right. You have Gaza on a play box to box at Everton them time, right? So them time they use steel, right? Spurs have one brother from Argentina who also burn skin in the middle same way. I remember his name, right? But if you look at it when Gilberto Silva came in, he came as a CDM, but he came differently. Because guess what? His ball handling skill was very, very good. Right? I remember so at the same time, when the Sporting director name again? The Arsenal. From Brazil, man.
Me know my name, man. Me know where I talk, but me can't.
Yeah, he's so both of them. Eh? Edu. Yeah. So those are CDM, but they are the most CDM tackling. Edu was a good passer.
Technical type of CDM, man.
So that
in Busquets is not a tackling type of CDM, you know.
In technical.
He's more technical.
He's technically. He shielded black for if he.
Man City name again, man. Big black, strong, powerful.
Torre.
Yeah. Torre.
Yeah.
All right, Torre is a typical box to box.
Yeah, he never
very forceful.
He forced through the play. Roger
one in the Dortmund man, Axel Witsel. Axel Witsel, powerful. Boss lace. them
I think him kind of underachieves, you know. Witsel, you know.
Eh?
Axel is more box to box.
More box to box, so.
Right? In the comment, like I think Axel Emerson is a more box to box one. I see them for me. Because he's good going forward as well. But if he comes to put in the defensive, he can put in it.
Yo, the only perfect CDM or box to box player where you can use now midfield. Me see since this decade right now.
Kante.
Yeah, man.
Kante.
If you have Kante, you need a DM.
Kante game change. Kante is more offensive right now.
I know who changed that. Well, the coach man who complained. Sorry, change it. Sorry, make Kante.
Yeah, because you have him on George in the team.
Yeah, George to play more deep. Because George is slow, so George can sit.
So but he come back to the same procession now when people are going to generous so slow. Military will have that game out there, right? May I see you that game, right? And we see Martial number 8 for them rep. Playing box to box. Enough fast.
No.
Big CM way 6'3". What you do? In a Ricky in the ball.
What?
I see him type of players like John Russell. And so when person that him that John Russell is slow. You don't need somebody to run up and down.
No,
when you have the ball.
The position doesn't require if you run up and down, you know. That's the truth, you know.
No, it's not all about speed, you know. It's about
unseen. I'm not saying about person perception that John Russell is slow.
Because we talk about slow in the midfield. When I say slow, you know, you have other deficiencies, you know, with the slow. Lambert have other deficiencies with the slow.
You see, John Russell, if you play on a team, will have a lot of possession. Killer. Eh? Look at the better CDMs. The best CDMs, they don't need to be fast if you're in a team with dominant. Let me give you a good example now. N'Golo Kante is a CDM can go in any team. Why? Because he's fast and he can have a high work rate and he can tackle. But if you're slow and you're playing on one team on a low block, you kind of find yourself in some trouble. Because you have to do a lot of recovery run. And that might become the challenge. But
military unseen, right? I show so right now, John so fast as Hector right now.
Yeah, you think so?
Maybe he looks slow, but he might faster with him strides.
Remember, none of us have seen John Russell got tested for Jamaica. No? Person just come because him play a ball game calm and relax and saying slow.
No man,
when he play in a championship,
play Mexico.
Eh?
He get tested play Mexico.
Yes, he get tested, but did he get outrun in the midfield?
No, he actually play well in the game.
He
get about 2 times, but he play good night game.
Remember, no? We have seen him play 77 minutes of football for Jamaica, no? And we can't put out a bad touch or a bad minute input out there. No? So that's why everybody will ask the question, what is the reason why the guy can be a part of the squad?
Everybody asks the question. Everybody asks why Russell can't play. I don't know where coach are, brother. Why not? Why? I mean, I understand. Like say, true, we might be streamers or fans, we not understand football. Them the coaches them to look into some basic things as well, man. Russell needs to get picked.
All right. Last year in the World Cup, I could see why he used Lambert and Latibo there in the midfield. Was to win back the ball. Because guess what? You're playing a 4-2-4 formation.
Okay.
Right? Because you try to use Gray, Bobby Reid, Liam Bailey, and Anthony on the field. So you're basically giving away the midfield. So you need somebody to win back the ball and get it to them up there.
Man, can I ask a question?
Yeah, man.
Do you believe that in any formation you can play any way you want to play?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the same time, the player them have to have the education for work it, right? If you're playing two strike and they told us to and wait on the ball. Right?
So why when me say we can play a 3-5-2 and me look at it in a way where them are great already in the midfield, but him go drift wide and also drift inside the midfield as well.
The thing is unseen. It's a good point now, but the problem is this now.
Unseen.
Right?
You remember what I said? I said it's a good formation, but I don't see we have the players to really work that formation.
Why we don't have the players to work it?
And the time for get if we can put in them.
Why we don't have the players to work it?
No, that's what I say now. Right? That's why I mentioned the teams that are playing this formation. These teams are playing this formation regularly. You know. It will be the first for us in a tournament.
What formation we play against USA?
Eh?
What formation?
3-4-3. 3-4-3.
3-4-3, yeah.
All right. How far 3-5-3, 3-5-2, they find a 3-4-3.
Because you basically drop one of the midfielder as a single pivot for be the anchor, right?
I luck with.
So remember, no. Eh?
How far they? Explain to me how far they.
It's not far, but it's different. Remember, say the function of the player then different now. Right?
Marlon,
remember? Yeah.
And you build up play, you have 20. Already me practice about 10 different ways you can build up from the back. And how much way you can attack in the penetrative zone, the golden zone, the assist zone, all different ways you can go through. So it don't really matter what formation you put out there. You understand? Once the player them understand where the instruction you want them, you give them to play and how to defend. When we lose the ball, you can play any formation. Mexico use 4-4-2. Jamaica ball, so enough to use it. And Mexico that kill anybody with 4-4-2.
But unseen, that's a different unseen. I look at it. Look at Argentina, right? I think Argentina can play the most formation for anybody right now. They can go in a back three, right? They go in the 4-2-3-1 formation, and 4-3-3, 4-4-2, 4-4-2 with a diamond, 4-4-2 flat, right? Because guess what? All the players they have the players who can function in those systems, right? Yeah. And it's the thing about it. All right, look at this. Yes, when they are playing friendly game, military, when Argentina are playing friendly game, they experiment on all the formation. Sure. Yes, when they come to playing a game where meaningful to them, 4-3-3, then go into.
Then go exactly.
Will they use the three midfielder as three box-to-box?
Yeah, good point.
Argentina is a lucky team still.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Unseen. I have a problem with playing that formation, but I say going into a tournament to try a new formation.
Madness.
Right?
Anyways,
in this game right now, we want the best out of Bobby Reid. We want the best out of Demar. That's why I say even if we go a 3-4-3, right? Me that change it to a 3-4-2-1. So me that carry both of them come in where they can be an outlet, right? As a winger, and they also can add depth in the midfield as well. So your wing back they can also go wide and they can also invert and come in. So the main thing you want to know, you want Black Mexico control of the midfield.
Mm-hmm.
What we want to do is what we want to do when me want Jamaica doing that game there. This is what me want. It's a different thing now. It's not what me want Jamaica do. Right? I understand that we are not going to keep possession of the ball like Mexico. Right? But if we can reduce, based on previous game, reduce the percentage of how Mexico have the ball, we are in serious business of winning that game. And next way how Mexico beat us is whenever they play through the lines, presser, Premier, MG and Marlon, is that them always overload, nobody tracks the runner, and them swing a ball at the box and get a tap in. Or them square the ball, or we're never in position to defend the ball properly because we don't set up well defensively.
Most of them will come from cutback,
Cut back and squares in the box, headers. Some sharp man are jump on the ball now goal.
Yeah, man, solid point. Me understand. Me I see where you say.
You get where I come from? Even though we think our best part of our game are defense, I mean, I believe so, because we always give a goal. Either we bucky ball now we one goal, them square ball now we box and we score for ourselves. If you really open your eyes, them military, and look out of we them properly, I think the attacking part of our team is the best part.
No, it is.
But while then we always try.
No, because
I think it is based on results.
Why then as fans we always try to go to defense?
The problem is this, even though attack at the best point and we can
underperform,
we don't want to be a case in which on our way trying to outscore our opponent. We score 2, concede 4. We can't
that's why I tell you we have to play the game in the blocks.
Then man you can't score in the same block them, man.
You must score and you must score. You have to look for percentage.
Them no must score and we no must score neither.
No, well on man. Remember say a man counter your base pan, you shift tactically, how quick them can understand where you do. Them counter you.
We are going to counter them?
Are you counter them? One out of two, we go both ways.
Possibly will be one doing
the we have to ask some members say last go then counter way 2 times and score on way.
No, what I mean counter, I don't necessarily mean counter attacking. I talk about if me change tactics and Marlon don't see tactics, but it work for Marlon, I'm a score. And Marlon figure out and say, that thing I do. All right, I'm going to change my tactics now. And Marlon stop me from get more goal now and him change the tactics now and get a goal. Me realize. You understand me? And that's how the game I go. It take a while for coach understand what coach do when them change tactics. But especially when it works.
Work with algorithms, my boss. You need to work with algorithms and teach them a few things. You have some good points.
There's some very good points, and that's why I say all of us look at the football, and that's why we can also have this discussion. All of us look at it and look at it as a coach. Me look at it from a scouting part, me look at it from an analytic part, right? So we can also put our input, and that's a great thing about it.
Yeah, man.
MG look quite like one of them man that was stung on a house stop and watch the football. You understand?
No, I joke.
Let me tell you, there's many ways to look at it. Look at it as a coach, look at it as an analyst, look at it as a fan. But most importantly, look at it as a fanatic.
Okay.
And the fanatic, most of the time, I'll be wearing the fanatic hat. No, let me tell you when me normally look where the coaching at. Like when the game I play, I can say, so we could have done better, we can do this better. So the game done, me operate as a fan. Then after the game done now, like all a day or so, when I do the match review, when I cycle, I can operate as an analyst. So I go through my phases. I have my phases I go through. I have to go through my phases. But at this present moment, just like when I do my predictions them, I'm a fanatic. I can't say Jamaica go lose. All of me know if a Brazil play Argentina, I can't say Jamaica go lose. I say we can squeeze a draw.
Okay.
My concern,
So like you know, a realist of general.
My concern based on
realist man. But me not go.
But me like the energy still.
No, but no, Premier, you have to remember this now.
True,
you can be a realist, but you have to remember that. Always remember that you're a fan. There's no way. Alright, me give a perfect example. Manchester United go play Manchester City.
Look how I said.
And Manchester United no say them side no better than Man City one. But they believe that they can nick it. Don't and then get it. You have to believe before it can happen.
But military, those two teams can compete at the same level in the league.
I agree.
One of game they can compete.
But look on Coventry versus Manchester United in a
that's what I'm saying.
Right? They're not on the same level.
Yeah, that's why they always say a knockout game is never a given enough. A knockout game majority of the time.
But
The majority of the time,
Marlon,
it's always 55%. 55% of the time, the favorites go through.
but
But that
Marlon,
one
remember,
night
say no.
Champions League.
International football, no. It
But
follows
all
the
right,
same
so that military,
category of knockout
I
competition.
don't know if you're unseen if not taking the Euro. When you
Me, I'm
realize
watching
that
Euro.
out of the whole of the team them who has been dominant in position through all the tournament in the first round so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
Look at
struggle.
it. Germany win, right?
And
Dominant
Germany
with
lose to a
position.
convincing win.
Them alone.
Spain dominant with position
But
and win.
Germany and Spain alone
Portugal dominant with position
struggle.
and squeeze a 2-1. Look at the
France,
rest of the team, them, right?
France struggle. Crap. Means that France
Mbappe
France in
supposed to
does
be
dominant
have
watching game
position.
and
No?
be shame.
Mbappe
France
does
in the
have
dominant position and they get a 1 goal and win.
But
But we are talking about the teams that are dominating position, right?
But look on
We
this,
look at
Marlon. What me I say to Marlon is this, right? International football is, especially international tournaments, are the same as cup competition in a club. The performance is not really necessary. The
no,
win,
that's what I'm saying. In the group stage, in the group stage, you know, that's why I say everybody always try to get the points in the group stage. And that's what I'm saying. Say, when we sit on me from an analytical standpoint, I have us getting 3 draws. From a Jamaican football fan now, I had us coming out. Me want me to come off and go to the next zone.
exactly.
Right? When you
And from a
analyze it from an
Jamaican
analytical
standpoint, you can
standpoint.
look on it.
So
You
that's why
calculate
I
if
can
get
give
a
those
point
two
from this
opinions.
game.
your thing balance with you, man.
You know, but from
Right?
a Jamaican standpoint, you can say, you're one. So
Yeah.
this is my analysis of the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me say, boy, Mexico are the top dog. But the thing is, Mexico is the known quantity to it. But
Yeah.
I still believe that Mexico probably the team where we can
both
squeeze a draw from or something. But the next two teams, them, the Venezuela and Ecuador, I think there's something we can get from Venezuela. So we can pick one win from Venezuela. So we get a 3 points at Venezuela.
Ecuador have a problem.
And even if we get a draw at Ecuador and lose to Mexico, I think 4 points can definitely get us through. 4 to 5 points can carry us to the next round.
That
And
sounds like it.
whosoever who
I
face
think-
could have Mexico or Brazil, they can't tell me no. I would me go
Military,
win.
you see, the only thing when we come to look on it, this present team have never played a team of those magnitude that plays that type of football. And that's why I said we needed a friendly going up against South American team. Right? And I think that gonna be most of the CONCACAF team don't
No,
fall.
hold on. How different
Right?
is the squad now from the squad to play against Argentina?
Military, we are talking about now. We are talking about 2 years ago. We are talking about now. Look at it. USA play them, right? USA play 2 South American team. Mexico play 2 South American team, right? We see how they overrun them, right? I think Brazil hasn't. And
Can I counter,
we say-
man?
yeah,
Can I counter you?
yeah, man.
What difference making in that game this
All right. But this is factual and this is not me thinking. I don't want Issa come out for me again. We went to Argentina almost before, his soul rest in peace, the great Maradona. Almost lost his job when we played against Argentina, though in Argentina. I think it was a friendly.
I will lose 3-0.
Yeah, man. 2-1. Probably come off in hospital they can score 2 goals in the 89 and 91st minute in the injury time.
Lose the game. But the performance from Jamaica was very good, in my opinion, based on what I was hearing. I was listening to that game on radio at the time. I'm there bush them time. Anyway, let me go out. We play Chile 2 times. Right? I think we draw 1 with Chile, right?
Beat them 2-1.
We beat them 2-1. So, me not, and them team that would have coached the team in time. Would have coached the team in time.
Schaefer and Tapa.
Schaefer and Tapa. All right. And them team that you just say we never have no with Schaefer we have a coach and with Tapa that people that
but Schaefer we had an excellent team.
Right. We Tapa no people that say
we have the quality like we have now?
Huh?
We have the quality like we have now? You don't say we have the quality there?
I think we are better names player right now because McAnuff and McCleary came that time. They were in the Premier League already. Wes Morgan was playing Premier League as well. Astin was at Leeds. Haka Hector was at Reading. Taxi was on top of his game. Mariappa was at Watford. So we had the quality there. Matax was on top of his game, same way.
The point that me I try to make is that you will say we need game to play them. I just think we need to use use the analysis that is there, right? Watch the games that they play recently. Set up your plan where you're going to the game. The plan A and a plan B. Also a plan C, right? Put your thing in blocks. Agree. So put him thing in a blocks and proceed the game like that. Understand me? No tactics is a given that you are going to win the game still. It's just how you attack the weakness or the strength through the strengths of a team, and you will get a result. The best thing you want to do is to convert. Once you convert, you're in business.
All right, this is my point now. You see us, we are getting opportunities, right? And if it's 2 opportunities or 3 opportunities, we have to take 2 of them. Every time, every game, and that has been one of our downfall. We get the opportunities, we don't take them. If you look for last year, World Cup same way, USA, we get the penalty, we need to take it. We get the follow-up, we need to take it, right? We come against Guatemala, we had 2 chances, we take Maribel score 1, right? So I think that has been a problem. We saw it last week again. We don't take our chances. The Denmark game same way. We should have put Denmark out of the misery from the first, from 45 to 75 minutes. They should have been out of their misery. And we come to have the close out at 1-0. Right? And we see we are lead 3-0, and then we still have to come to and close out the 3-2. So chances has been one of our problems. We get the chances, conversion rate has been very, very poor. It's off from the early part of the National League. Even the same year we lose to Canada. Canada should have been done at least 2-0 in the first 25 minutes. So we are getting the chance, but our conversion rate has been bad.
Low. And I'm going to tell you something now, MG. You see if us play, see if us get a whole heap of chances scoring, but I don't know if I'm going to take them.
Well, the good thing is that me believes once they have a player that is able to get the chances, then we're already in the plus category.
You need a coach like
we can blame coaches at times, but sometimes the player have to take responsibility to hold himself accountable at times, right?
I think a coach can give him a different way how to look at the game. Remember when Marlon, even them have the potential and him to take up it on himself at times, which we all agree with. Remember when Henry did that Juventus, man? The coach will bring him to Arsenal, convert him to that type of striker when be today, You get what I say?
Yeah, he was a winger.
He was a winger at Juventus.
Remember saying Manchester left Monaco, got Juventus,
Yeah, man, but him never so good in terms of finishing, until...
No, he was basically, they just call him a run up and down player. And that's why they kept Trezeguet and move him on. Because one season down there.
That is the thing we are talking about with Cephas. So, in terms of his ability to score goals, the coach have got to work on him in that case of making me one goal scorer.
True.
You get what I say? Henry, Juventus was a runner.
And Premier, I think what her Cephas, you see that early success they have when they go to Turkey. 2 goals, 1 assist in the first 5 games. Right? I think that, so whatever they wanted to correct, they say, okay, he's been successful. And when he reach and dip before him now, that's where they start putting him on the bench. And some of the time, when a player confident, you can't take that from him.
That's true, man.
And he's scoring goal, he's assisting, and he's been a threat.
So I think you learn at Turkey. I think they might teach.
And this is the other thing too. This was the other thing too. The team was probably in the middle half of the table and then drop off the last until they get relegated, right? So I think when a coach comes to on a fight and basically a fight for survival, right? It's a different thing,
So when team they now?
Want to try a saving job?
When team get relegated?
Yeah, man, they get relegated.
And Karaguchi get relegated?
They're supposed to get relegated last time. I missed them at 17 when they last year season.
Relegated on Karaguchi? I'm not sure.
Double check. Let me check.
You sure?
Let me check some very sure. The man they move from 12 got 17.
No time.
They need Alonso then.
Yeah, then get relegated.
They did a job here, answer, man.
So I test the man in hold and slide, man.
Oh, he might leave. Crap, see if I leave, you know.
That better for him career then.
Crap, never go check it back. Hold on there.
Though remember some of the time, I remember some time when your agent when you sign and this is one thing to know. When you sign your contract and get a transfer, you can also put a disclosure if a team get relegated, right, with an option to leave. Either
So
go on loan or them say that.
That's so much team I drop out. 1, 2, 4 team I drop out.
Oh, four team, right?
4 team I drop out.
Yeah, because what they did they over the 12 seasons, them brought in 2 teams, right? So I think the season before 2 teams and get relegated. Because the Turkish used to be 18. Then them in a COVID when the carry got 20. Same like French league. It was a French league used to be 20 team. So last year a 4 team go down. 2 come up.
So the team when I go and me never remember if you do something upon it, no. Remember if you do something upon it.
I was team Mago.
When I team will just get promoted.
Yeah.
Check it. Yeah. Me get the act, but me can't Turkish league.
Yeah, man, he needs to go on team where get him better, because
Also, I think a team like Savage Sport, we're playing a red and white, or where the other one around the name again, in Istanbul. I think those teams that play that fast transition team we play up a wing play would have been ideal for him.
I think the Istanbul Bassa want to come forth.
No man, but Bassa share are different. Bassa share technical football and play.
I think Galatasaray are referring about you that well for them.
No man, remember said Gala and Fenerbahce are the 2 big teams, so them appear high profile play then go further.
Yeah, but
when you see them by look on when you see them by look on normal play, they must sit there when they can gain off of them. No?
That's why I say can gain off. So, anyway.
That's what I say. When you see them buy young players, they don't really buy a lot of young players and the coming through their system.
Shelton
they must buy.
Shelton don't just score a forward back and them name by him.
Shelton people Chaman Sport.
Balarenga.
Balarenga now yeah.
Did you play a Balarenga one at a time?
Yeah man, now we when the man agent ready.
So the team came second in the league. I'm third in the league. Now in the lower tier league. Coming to the first year. I remember now.
The league is competitive, but no.
Bad.
The second tier competitive, but no.
You want to see points standing them?
So what team then?
Eagle Deer.
No, other team them go.
Yeah. So according to the report,
that's where I alone.
One of the new teams of the first signed agreement with Winger Ringer that supposed to last place for Anchor to go through.
Transition again.
Hold on. It's something the contract is signed Anchor Usual, a 3-year contract, right?
A 3-year contract in this sign, yeah. So they must sell him for a good piece of food, man.
Yeah, because remember saying and I've said it as he's a beacon of life of players in the JPL, you know. You look at the Cephas and Renala Webster. Webster left out of Jamaica with a transfer value of 25,000. No, in go across Macedonia, go in the league over there.
Yeah.
Win League of Macedonia?
Yeah, win.
Yeah, man. Remember saying transfer January, no?
Even something that win the league to, man. Something that win the league to, I think, when name, little you name again, man.
Who?
Little you Webster. Satchwell.
Who that?
Satchwell's with one league.
Yeah, no, man, Satchwell will knock out. Knockout. Slovenia knockout, he win.
A cup competition. Oh, you come put on the assist, man. Look good in my view.
I'm looking for him to kick on next season still.
Yeah,
Anderson come back still.
The first couple months in there, nearly not getting a game.
Anderson team get relegated, you know.
Yeah. Are you one day, you know?
Jamaica in the MG.
Eh? Yeah, man. I close off and not.
Him a come back.
And me know say me say Anderson come back.
He fall off big time. He fall off. We can start off and this I think that's what I tell the man. So you go them league there, and you start score different for your player in Jamaica.
But
Man
injury,
start.
injury can make a drop, you know.
Yeah, man. But I think Webster. Webster. I think Webster really showing worth still. A player may always have time for.
Him technically, no man.
Especially is a left foot player. I always have time for him.
Bad man.
I think Daly fall off big time.
Who?
Daly. Daly when I fight relegation. You know.
DeAndre Daly.
Yeah. No man, DeAndre Daly. When again? We play for when they above you, man.
The man, bad ball, man. We know where that man. Left footer.
Midfielder.
Bad.
Do I Jeremiah Bala? Do I Jeremiah Bala?
But
No,
anyways, gentlemen, are we that no? Because you start this.
Yeah, man. I go look a reason and night, man. Go look a reason. Tell a lot of life by
12 o'clock. You see 12 o'clock touch.
Man, I look for your number. I think the man that link me. I don't know the man like me.
Yeah. You know, tell me, so I do it in this evening, brother.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
Me
that
line out. You say 5:45, although me wake up 5:30 and come so and put the computer up on charge.
I think you are showing my Brazil.
Anyways, people in the comment section, big up on yourselves every time, all the time. Premier, massive respect for coming on.
We need it tomorrow evening, man. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Link me, man.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Every time
We need it tomorrow. We show it tomorrow.
All right.
People, big up on yourself. We're out. We run it until 12.
Big up yourself, MG.
Out.
You want a bedtime, man?